Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, Chapter 3, Episode number 5. Oh my gosh, I had to check that for a second. Thank you, Turtle, for the sub. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be getting started today. We left off last time in the middle of a fight against a flame dragon, an adult flame dragon. The adventurers, or the Fram Fam, discovered that there was a strange ritual taking place among the Dragonborn here in Smoketown, and they realized a little too late that the Dragonborn cult was trying to summon the demi-deity Ailsgul, who is the deity of dominance and slavery and other foul things. They prevented the ritual from bringing Ailsgul into the material plane, but they are now left with dealing with this manifested flame dragon. So we are at the beginning of the round. We're going to start with Chance. Chance has the condition Rampage, which is a result of him failing his wisdom saving throw after taking a fire breath attack from the flame dragon. He is now going to roll a d6 to determine if there are any other living creatures within the vicinity that he would attack because of the rampage. A 1 results in a tavern keeper that is lying in the corner of this building. He's got drool coming out of his mouth, his eyes rolled back in the back of his skull, and there is just a bunch of drool piling up on his chest, which reminds Chance of a very terrible memory of a gelatinous cube.
I'm gonna have to attack this tavern keeper. So I swing my Dwarven Forged Longsword at him. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And I do 7 slashing damage.
That kills the tavern keeper. He is now dead, lying in the corner of the room.
That's a good thing none of us saw this murder take place.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for the rampage condition. That fails. As you look down at the body, you begin to lose control of yourself once again.
Gotta keep this going. Slash.
It then goes to Kamaji's turn, unless you have something else that you can do.
I think that's it for Chance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the stuff you can do. Yeah, there's not a lot of extra stuff.
All you, Kamaji.
Our portrait, mine and East's portraits are switched on your stream, by the way.
Oh, oops. Don't know why I got all messed up.
But
I guess I have to play each other's characters this week.
Thank you for letting me know.
Actually, what Chance is going to do, maybe, I could have him still move and go so that the closest creature to him is the dragon.
that'd probably be good.
Yeah, so Chance is gonna. He has a bonus action to dash, and he's gonna go to this side of the dragon.
Could also be bad. But
The
Could also be
rampage,
bad.
the rampage does specifically state it has to be a living creature, correct?
Has to be a living creature.
Notably, the specter is undead, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. Otherwise, it would have been the specter he would have gone after.
Mm-hmm. Not kibble.
Not again.
So actually, is there anyone still left inside this building?
Inside which building?
The one where Chance started his turn.
You can roll a perception check on Chance's turn to know that.
Because I'm gonna actually have Chance go this way.
Okay.
Just moving away from everybody.
is
He's
there
raging,
like
but
a wall
there-
there?
There is a
Does it-
wall there, though, but you could go
Oh,
around. I would say that there is a door over here on the other side of this invisible barrier. And it
All
does
right, yeah,
wrap
so I'm
around
gonna
into this
have-
room.
Yeah, so Chance is now in this room.
Okay.
Here is a wall too.
The door's off the
Up
map,
there.
so
Okay.
I think we did say last time that we had characters going through,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
just because the buildings aren't complete. So Okay, so you dash in, or you move into the other room. Anything else?
Yeah, move into the other room. Yeah, that's it for Chance. Like he took his action to kill the innkeeper. Who totally had it coming.
Okay, let me just roll for something real quick. Okay, and then it goes to Kamaji.
All right. Well, I'm frightened of the dragon, so can't really move towards him or really help Brillis. I don't have him on the map, but can I just say that Brigsby's been with us? Because I feel like I
Yeah.
usually just have him with me.
I assumed he was with you.
And I'll have him do his frightened save to see if he's frightened.
Okay. $18 passes.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm gonna pass Brigsby a potion of healing.
Okay.
And have him. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, he could fly all the way there. He's got a fly speed of 60. So he's gonna fly through this door. 18. Alright, so he's basically right here. And he's gonna use his action to pour the health potion down Brillis's throat.
Okay, Brillis is back up then. Go ahead and roll for your potion.
Yeah, hold on.
I feel like we need to get Brigsby one of those little tankards that like St. Bernards have that live on Alpine, so he can like go around with that to heal people. Like, he just has a St. Bernard head with like the owl body.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see. 5. You're up for 5.
Oh gosh, thanks there, you know.
Nice.
And then
What's Brigsby say?
Kamaji's. He can't talk to Brillis.
Is he cool or anything?
No. He just kind of looks at him like, he's like, you owe me one now. Like, I'm better than you.
Oh yeah, let me
A
know if there's
pompous
anything
bird.
I can. Let me know if
Pulls
there's
out a
anything I
little-
can do for you there, you know.
Pulls out a little
Any way
scrap
I
of
can
paper.
get back if I ever find a nice mouse, you know, I'll feed it to you.
He coos at that. And then I'm gonna pop open the door and shoot at the thing with disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll use a silver arrow. Where the heck is my thing? Here it is. And okay, so 16 to hit.
16 misses.
All right.
Trying to shoot the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna go back here and hide. Can I hide? Didn't he do some crazy thing to me, or was that just like a one time he knew where we were?
Like a sense thing.
What was a legendary
He
action was it?
did use a legendary action to use detect.
Okay, but I could hide. I can hide again now later, right?
I think you can do it again because it's something he'd have to repeat because he has to spend it every turn. So I would think that he has to repeat that because you're moving around the map each turn and your position changes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm going to hide then. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
22.
Okay, let me check the passive perception. That passes. You are hidden.
Oh, I was kind of scared. And
That
then
was, that was closer than you probably think.
no, I know. I figured he had a pretty high passive. And then I have to roll a wisdom save for frightened.
You do.
Okay. Oh!
That passes. You're no longer frightened. I will remove the
Oh.
condition from you.
Nice.
No, let me do it.
Oh, I already did it. Sorry.
I can do it now that with the new update. We manage our own conditions way better now.
Really? Okay, I did not know that. That would look like that on your end. Good. Easier for me. Anything else?
No, but that was exciting. I really was not expecting to pass that save anytime soon.
Okay. Outside, you can hear the dragon stomping, then rooting into the cobblestone. Ruin is on top of the dragon at the moment. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm on his head,
Okay.
punching his head.
So the dragon is going to use one of his legendary actions to make a tail attack against Brillis. It's 26 to hit.
That hits.
You are probably going to be down.
Yep.
It's going to be 10 bludgeoning. I think that brings you down.
Yep.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, down I go again there.
Then goes to Marge's turn. Because Brigadier already went.
Okay. Marge sees Brillis go down and goes, "Oh no, not the little man. He doesn't stand a chance out there." Run out here, try to hide behind this. I know it's not any real cover for a dragon, but it'll make me feel better about it at least.
I'll give you 3/4 cover there.
Cool. Come out here. Start off with tossing off a little otter's paw knot, popping one of her kelpie strands on her witch's ladder.
Okay.
To hit Brillis, since he's now within 30 feet of me. He's 31. I gotta move 1 more foot up. Hit him with Otter Paws Knot to give him. Nice. 6 plus. What's my proficiency? Is it 3 still? Yeah, 3. So 9 points of healing.
Very
Oh,
nice.
thanks there, you know.
Okay.
Don't you die on me yet.
Oh, don't worry, I got a long way to go before I'll do that.
As he says, between like passing out and getting up, like on the
Yep.
floor, just getting smacked back down. And then I'm gonna try casting Dark Bolt on the dragon there. So with Dark Bolt, I cast it at a 3rd level pact. So it is utter a quick invocation, Black Nimbus from your hand, then hurl 3 rays of darkness that 1 or more targets in range. The rays can be divided between target if you'd like. You make a ranged spell attack for each target, not each ray. So I'm only doing all of them at him. And since it's cast at 3rd level or higher, I get an additional ray slot. So it'd be 4 rays that will hit him. If I'm
Okay.
reading this correctly. So does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Oh shit.
Do I have to make a
Cool.
con save, it looks like?
Yes. If it's hit by more than 1 raise, I think he made it.
Okay.
So he can still use saving throws or reactions. Darn.
Okay. Got it.
Still get some good damage in there.
Hell yeah.
Oops. I need
Wow,
that.
at 30? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's stupid.
So 10.
17, 19?
Yeah, I didn't mean to roll that last one.
Oh,
So 10, 17 damage all day.
okay. That brings him below half. You can see that he is still standing, still doing fairly well, but he has taken enough damage that he sort of is limping slightly. And you can see the pain in his body.
17
good
damage
sign.
on a 1D on 40-10 kind of sucks. So I guess it's almost average. But
Yeah, it's disappointing for sure. Okay.
It's Grizzly curse.
Goes to the Spectre's turn.
Oh, yeah. Spectre will move behind. If I can pick him up. Wait, is my Spectre frightened? I thought he...
Spectre has Rampage, actually.
Okay.
You have to attack the nearest living creature, which would be Brigsby.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm glad I put Brigsby there.
Yeah, because we decided because Rampage is a homebrew one, right? Homebrew like and condition.
I believe it is.
Because
Yeah.
like my Spectre has immunity to like a ton of conditions, but if it's homebrew, obviously that wouldn't show up under the Spectre's list. I don't know if that would be something that he would be, because he's immune to charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone, restrained, unconscious.
I would
But-
say he's not immune to this one. I feel like a specter might rampage. With my argument or my reasoning.
Well, then I'm sorry about this, Brigsby.
It's okay. You can. I'm much happier
Nice.
that you would hit Brigsby than Brillis.
That
It's
missed.
a moot point. He rolled
Yeah,
like
oh
shit.
my
That's
God.
good.
He only has an AC of an 11 and 1 hit point. I was really expecting him to go be dead there.
Nah, Brigsby's MVP. He doesn't die.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
All right, and
hilarious.
then I'm gonna move with my Spectre over to the other side of the dragon.
Okay. The dragon is then going to use its turn. It's going to make. Ooh. What was this one? Hold on. It's going to make a multi-attack. First against the Spectre, it will use its bite. A 28 to hit. It deals 18 piercing and 5 fire damage.
Okay, so
Holy
it
shit.
gets half on piercing and fire. So 19 plus what, 2, right? You roll down, round down, or
Round
you
down.
round up.
Yeah, round down.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It takes them out.
Okay.
I know it's only 6 HP left, so
Okay, Spectre's
Kibble's
down.
gone.
And then turns with its claws and swipes towards Brillis. A 20 to hit,
That hits.
15 slashing damage.
And Brillis is back down.
It then
That's
moves
nice.
here.
And Ruin is
Oh,
still
Ruin.
there. You just
Ruin.
Yeah,
right?
I'm still on his head.
your head and you're like the token's over her.
Right, I'm going to just move you a little bit there, Ruin. Put you back here. He's then going to swipe towards Ruin with one of his claws. A 23 to hit, dealing 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Man.
Its legendary actions are reset. It goes to Ruin.
All right. I will. So I'm gonna punch him first. Just punch. Punch.
23 hits.
23. Yeah, damage. Nice. 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning damage. Let's go.
And because that punch, I can have agile parry. Hey, and I'm gonna poke him
Okay.
with my. So I'm thinking like I'm on his head. So if I shooting the range weapon, well, I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're adjacent to it. Yep.
You know what?
I'd say it's probably more important to consistently do damage than it is to do a high point of damage. If that influences your
Yeah.
decision at all. So we just need to
Yeah, if you're
whittle
thinking about
away at
using
him.
sharpshooter, his AC is really high, probably.
All right.
You would have to
All
roll
right.
like a crit to hit him.
All right, poke him then. Poking with my spear. Hiya.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. Nothing.
Nothing. Yep.
Well,
Your fist bounces off the scales.
don't worry. I just use bonus action to punch him again.
Okay.
Not flurry of blow. Just punch. 17 hit?
Misses.
Shit, alright. That's my turn.
Okay.
Man.
Brillis.
All right, let's see. Out of 3.
Failure. Chance, you are rampaging in the inn.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
Perception.
Actually, because you're attacking the nearest creature, all you need to do right now is roll a d6.
D6. That's right.
I mean,
Very
he
on
can't,
brand
I don't think,
Chance.
isn't there a thing about if you can't reach the nearest creature too?
Let me check. Well,
If
the
you
thing
have to
is
hit an
these
object.
these houses are filled with creatures and people and things.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
well, maybe not creatures, but people. But I will check what it says. Okay, so a rampaging creature must attack the nearest living creature or smash some object smaller than itself if no creature can be reached with a single move. But there are, individuals inside these buildings hiding.
Got it.
Or asleep, rather. You do notice that there is a fly buzzing by your face. You can
I'm
attempt
going after that fly.
to unarmed strike the fly. It has landed on your nose.
Heck yeah.
You hit yourself in the nose for 5 damage. You kill the fly.
Chance always does maximum damage to his own face. Take that, fly, and take that chance.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my
Fuck.
I think you pulled a 3 on that like twice now.
God damn
Oh
it.
no.
More wise, I'm still Chance. I'm going this way.
Oh my god.
What if he knocked himself out right
He
there?
actually could have. Like, he's very low in HP right now. Like, an unarmed strike wasn't going to do it, but a couple more and he might.
Kamaji's turn.
So Chance just a crazy people now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone crazy and he's rampaging through the inn.
Oh my
He
god.
killed the man, then he punched himself in the face.
All right.
Oh no.
15.
You have stealth, so advantage on your roll. Don't forget.
Yeah. I'm gonna be dangerous, I think. I'm gonna spend my bonus action to dash here. I'm gonna actually go like here. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my free move to drop a health potion.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this stupid dragon with booming blade
Okay.
and my dwarven chef's knife. 26. Oh, whoops! I don't know the advantage. Yeah, 26 to hit,
That hits.
and then it's gonna be 11 plus 4 thunder damage.
Thunder. Okay. So 15 total damage. Sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Whoops. Good call.
Yep.
I think it's just 3d6. Yeah, here we go. Oh,
Glad I said something. 16 more damage. Okay.
yeah, that's significant. And then what did I use? I think I have like 10 more feet of movement, and I have a free disengage. So I'm gonna back up 10 feet, like this way. And Brigsby is gonna pick up their potion and put it down Brillis's mouth. So that's another. Let's see, where is it? Seven HP.
Oh, yeah, back up there.
And
Don't worry about me, guys. I got this one covered, you know?
drop that. And Brigsby's gonna fly down here. Here.
Okay. After your turn, the dragon is going to use a wing attack. I need everybody within 15 feet of me to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Including me?
Actually, Brillis gets to re-roll ones. That's one of his things. So I actually
excluding you, Ruin.
still got a terrible score though.
I'm exactly at 15 feet, and I'm behind 3/4 cover here. Do I still got to roll that?
You do, but because you're behind 3/4 cover,
You get a plus
Plus
5, I
five?
believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so Kamaji got a 15 total.
Yeah.
That fails. And oh my gosh, a 4. So you got a total 9. That also fails. You guys are going to take 13 bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone. I'm then going to fly. I'm going to fly up to half of my movement speed, my flying speed, which is 40 feet. I go 40 feet directly up into the air.
Okay, when you move, you take 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
So 8.
You can do that as a legendary action too.
It's part of the wing attack.
Wow.
It's pretty fancy. But it costs, just so you know, it does cost 2 of my legendary action points as opposed to 1. So that's the bad thing. If you guys can go ahead and apply the prone condition to your characters for those that failed. Ruin, you're now 40 feet up in the air on the dragon's neck. The dragon is beating its wings and looking down maliciously towards Marge and Kamaji. Okay, that was its legendary action after Kamaji's turn. It then goes to Brigsby. You are unconscious. Oh, wait, no, you rolled. Did you roll for health?
I did roll for health. I told him he had 7. But I think
7.
he also maybe just went down from that wing attack.
Oh, the wing attack, right. So I guess you got to roll death saving throw again, Brillis. Sorry to keep
Wait,
knocking
wasn't...
you over.
Didn't I just went, and then you did a legendary action. It should be Marge's turn.
Oh, Marge. Sorry, I was looking at Brigsby and misread it. It is Marge's turn.
Yep.
Wait, did a legendary action happen after
Kamaji's
Kamaji
turn.
and before? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Well, I'll stand up
Let's get this
with
TPG.
my.
I'm laughing at Smoke's message. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'll use my last. Actually, no, I have 2 more otters. So I'll use 1 more otter's paw. So it's 2 of my 3 knots to bring Brillis up 1 more time for 6 points of healing. Not that the healing points are significant at all. It's just he's alive.
Oh, thanks there.
Hey, he's alive, and now the dragon's like 40 feet away from him or something. So
He's
that's
just
kind
like-
of significant.
He's so beat up. He's gonna walk in the house and Chance is gonna see him and take him out.
Oh my god.
Okay. How much movement does I couldn't figure out how to put the prone condition on my guy. How much movement does that take? to
Half
get
your
up?
Takes
movement.
half. Yep.
And did Brillis count as being prone if he was like knocked dead?
Yeah, if you're unconscious, you're prone on the ground.
All right, now that he's up, would he have lost prone?
You have to do that on your turn. So he's woken up on the floor, but he hasn't gone. Hasn't
Alright,
taken his
because
turn
just
yet.
normally, like when you die, I assume you'd be prone, but then when you're up, so like being knocked prone as you die keeps like the prone condition.
Being knocked prone as you die.
Because like he was knocked out, which
So
would normally be
he's-
prone, but
Yeah, he was already prone.
so he would. Yeah, he was knocked prone like as he was also killed. Because like the attack that knocked him dead also made him prone.
I see. Yeah,
He would still have the prone condition when he wakes up.
I
is my
would think
question.
so. Yes, because you haven't had a chance to spend half your movement to stand up. Yep.
So like a dead person can have the prone condition as well as like, or you know, like death saving throw person can have the prone condition. Okay.
Yes. If you fall unconscious, you're prone.
Well, I'm gonna hit him with a couple Eldritch Blasts. Why do I keep doing that? It's the first two, the 22s.
Those both hit.
So 10 and 6 damage plus. So 16 plus. 11, 27? Is that right? 27 Eldritch Blast cold damage.
Okay.
Force and cold.
Cold damage. All right. It functions normally for full damage. I got it in there. He's still up, but he is looking quite wounded now. He's beginning
Bring
to
this
like...
scaly beast down.
He's struggling to stay up in the air as like you see like the fire like bulging in parts of his neck where he's been struck. He seems like he's almost bursting. The fire's bursting from his scales.
Does Ruin feel the heat?
I would say so. Okay, for his after your turn. Let's see. He actually doesn't really have anything to spend, so he is going to. It's going to go to the Spectre. The Spectre's down, so then it would go to the Flame Dragon's turn. It is going to rear back its neck and cast Fire Breath, which is a 60-foot cone toward Kamaji and Marge. Remember, he's 40 feet in the air, so the 60-foot cone would hit the two of you. I need each of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh. You can hit both of them.
60-foot cone. And he's 40 feet in the air.
Oh, that makes
so what?
sense.
So Brillis might want to try casting Counterspell. So I'm trying to interrupt and interfere with the spell. I have enough range to do it if he's 40 feet above me.
It is not a
so
spell.
depending. Oh, okay. It's okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
This is breath weapon.
Yeah.
idea, though.
Okay. So I take half of that if I pass. Did I pass with a 24?
You did. You will take half. If you failed, you take the full amount of damage. And if you...
So I'm gonna also use
See.
Uncanny Dodge as my reaction to also
Nice.
half it again.
'Kay.
So I'm gonna take. It'll be 26 and then 13 damage.
If you're in the... Each creature in that area must also succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you rampage for a minute.
Oh no.
Holy crap.
Oh.
You are rampaging. If you can add that to your sheet.
Oh no.
Marge, I'm not going to count that as you for you because you're knocked out, so I don't think it's relevant.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's
This is bad.
its turn. It then goes to Ruin. You're 40 feet in the air on top of the dragon's neck.
Man, I don't like this. Ah. Oh.
No pressure, East, but you kind of need to kill this thing.
Oh my god. Oh my damage is built on
Hey,
the range
East,
attack. Ah,
Start pulling your
yeah.
weight and roll better damage dice.
Oh my god. If I can hit him, if I can get a nat 20 on
Does-
the black metal car.
Oh, we're getting a question.
You
Does
will be-
Uncanny Dodge negate all damage on a success? I think it's halved. But double check, maybe.
Yeah.
It's halved, isn't it?
I think it's just.
I think it's
just
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's thinking of the next.
The
level up.
evasion. That's monk
Evasion.
7.
Ah,
Monk 7 level.
I also get that that's the next level of rogue, level 7 rogue, but
okay. Just making sure we didn't miss anything there that was important.
All right.
Okay, Ruin.
I'm gonna punch him first. Just punch. Hua! Punch.
27
pretty
hits
good.
as you embed your fist beyond the scales into the fire breath area of the neck. 8 damage. You can feel the heat on your knuckles, but it doesn't stop you. What happens next?
Okay.
It's still alive.
This is hard. I'm thinking. Shit. I want to jump off and shooting him. Wait. You know what? No, I cannot do that. If I drink a potion, it's bonus action, right?
Yes. If you're drinking it for yourself, yes.
Well, I don't think this. Alright, you know what? I gotta just stab him with my spear. Huh. And with 2 hands. Oh,
I will say, okay. A 1 minute. Oh, no, bro.
Oh no. You will say what?
Nothing, never mind.
So about these villagers coming to save us.
It's true.
Do you have any key points?
Yes. I
Do
gotta
flurry of
use.
blows. Yeah.
Yes, flurry of blows. Die, stupid dragon, die. Hoi. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so bad.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
One more.
Tell me what? My face. Yeah.
It
Is that him?
misses.
Bro, I remember he kind of need like 19, right?
I can't tell you the answer to that.
Wait.
Brillis has a turn.
Wait. So I only hit once. I gotta use stunning strike on that one. Wait, you know what? No, never mind. Probably just waste
No,
my
dude.
key point.
No,
Yeah.
dude, that's it. Dude,
All right.
He rolls like a +11 to his con save or something.
Oh
something
my
stupid.
god.
I'm gonna delete it, so make sure you reset that stunning strike because it looks like you cast it.
Yeah.
Okay, before
Man,
Brillis goes, it is going to take a legendary action to use a tail attack, not a wing attack. It's going to use it. Oh, I can't. It can't do anything actually. Never mind, I can't do that because there's
Holy
nobody to attack. So it goes to Brillis's turn.
All right. Brillis is gonna stand up.
His first turn, and he's gonna kill the thing.
He's dusting
Do
himself off.
something.
He's all beaten and bloody. He's got wounds and bruises all over him.
Fireball
Alright.
him.
Fireball a dragon that you're on.
Yes.
It's like a horrible idea.
That also breathes fire.
I can
Yeah,
take it.
I'm going to use oxygen ball on this breathing human. We are going to chaos bolt him at a 3rd level though. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Man.
I'm going to use my Tide of Chaos to get advantage on that, and then I have to do chaos stuff to get it back. And I still don't get it. Let's see
Was
now.
it you that I gave DM inspiration to?
Don't think so.
No, it might have been Ruin.
Yep. All right, let's see
Yeah,
if
I
some chaotic happens. But I can to get back my Tide of Chaos automatically have like a chaotic effect happen. So I am going to make something chaotic happen.
Okay.
And butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air around me within 10 feet of me for the next minute.
Very useful.
Well, it's
Brillis
very
has
good
like
that this dragon loves butterflies and like won't harm Brillis anymore now. Because he's like, oh, I don't want to hurt
Butterflies are living things that somebody with Rampage would attack before they got to Brillis.
True.
Ooh.
This is very true.
Brillis is still going to move.
You have a
He only has
shield.
half movement because he jumped up from prone, so he's going to just go this far. And then I
Okay.
also have to see if I'm still afraid of the dragon. And I didn't realize this until today, but I actually have advantage on wisdom saving throws against being frightened, so I actually should have been rolling with advantage every time last time, but I didn't.
Ah, I see.
Still good at 12.
Still scared.
Still scared.
Chance's turn. Chance is down here in the building.
Yep. All right, so I roll a d6.
Yes.
Got a 6.
Okay, the 6, you have to move toward the dragon. Or sorry, you have to move toward the dragon. Yeah, sorry. You're going towards your friends or the fight. None of the people inside the building.
So I'm heading back over this way. And I now see if I'm still... Let's see if I'm any wiser now. Got a 17.
Okay. And because there's nobody nearby, you're gonna smash the wall, and then you gotta just on your next turn. We'll keep going, but go ahead and roll your 17. Let's see what that is. It does not pass. Oh my god. Okay, it's Kamaji's turn.
Get out of my way, wall.
So I just attack. What? So here's my question. Me and Brixby like share an initiative. So can I have him fly towards me and then me attack him?
Yeah, I think you can go in any order you want with that familiar.
There's also
Alright.
a cloud of butterflies flying around Brillis. If you get close to him, there'll be living creatures between you and him.
Ooh, I don't know actually. I mean, I'm prone, so maybe I'm not. If I don't even move Brixby, I'm like, I don't know if I could even reach Marge. Anyway,
Oh, true.
what do you think? It's like really close. That's
You don't have quite enough range to go do it if you are still prone. And so you would just smash the nearest inanimate object.
would that be is that
15 feet. It's like right.
like right there?
Yeah, I'd say he's Marge is on the other side of that. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because there's a thing here.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so then I would just break whatever the nearest closest object is. Then I
Okay.
would stand up.
You see a loose brick on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna smash it.
It cracks open and you find a magical key. You find a magical key
What's magical key?
All right.
inside the brick that was, loose on the ground.
How do I just know it's magical? It just sense the magic in
Yep.
it.
Yep.
That was
What?
actually the hideaway key for like a mage in the area. You know how people have rocks to keep their home key in, so like they lock themselves out, they can get into it. You just found that, but for somebody else.
I'm making a note of it.
Go ahead and roll investigation check on the key for free.
Might be rampaging, but you still got to check out this key.
Ah, I'm so good at investigation too. I had to roll a 2.
There's a head on the butt of the key has a face, but it doesn't have any features on the face. It's just the outline of a head.
Outline of a head. Like a person's head?
I can't tell you really any more than that.
Like, is it like a side profile?
Nope.
Okay. I guess
It's relevant though. I will say it is very relevant. Not to this fight maybe, but to your overall game. But we'll keep going.
I'm gonna stick the key in the dragon's butt.
My pan of the beast open.
What else can I? If I'm rampaging, what can I do? Anything?
You have to go towards the nearest living object or smash an object if you can't reach that living creature.
And then after
living
I've
creature.
smashed that object, what can I do with my turn? Anything?
It does not say. You can repeat. Oh, and then a rampaging creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So it does not say you can't take actions. So I would assume that you can still do something.
Well, I took an action to do the brick, like hit the brick, but like I could still do a bonus action and move.
Yep.
I'm also like, I don't know. Am I aware of this? Like,
The rampage?
yeah, like, am I like once I've smashed the brick, am I just like free of
Nope.
free will?
You're once you smash the brick, you're still rampaging until you pass that wisdom saving throw. So the fire is like a magical fire that just turns you mad.
Okay. I guess I'll start running towards the people inside of here, right? There's people in all the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then-
run in here.
Wisdom save at the end.
Son of a.
That fails.
Yep.
Brigsby is gone.
No, he is gonna. What the hell can he even do? Could he save the day?
He should.
What is Let's see. Oof. uh. What about this? What if Brigsby went in here and gave me the help action so that I could have advantage on my wisdom save?
I'll allow that. As you see the bird flutter and rest on your shoulder, you start to feel this sense of calm and familiarity. Go ahead and roll it. But it vanishes in an instant as you look upon the denizens inside of this room and feel the overwhelming urge to smash.
All right, in that case, Brigsby's gonna spend his remaining movement to fly up here, and he's gonna fly towards the dragon a little bit.
Marge. Passes. Very nice.
Nice.
It then goes to the adult flame dragon. It is going to fly down to Brillis and land on the ground. It has ruin on its neck still, and it makes its multi-attacks. First, a bite.
For Brillis.
24 to hit.
Oh my god.
Alright, that hits.
20 piercing
Alright, Brillis
and
is
6
back
fire.
down.
It then turns its, it starts to crane its neck back and forth as it begins to scratch towards Ruin with its claws. 2 claw attacks. The first is a 22, the second is a 25.
Bro, my
gonna be-
AC is 21.
10 slashing and 11 slashing, so total of 21 total.
Bro, the fuck, this dragon.
Okay, and then I gotta roll something here.
How the hell 21 AC still got
Okay.
hit?
It's a dragon.
Man, stupid dragon.
I'm never fighting another dragon again. Just gonna run.
Man.
Screw the people.
It is then Ruin's turn. You've just been slashed by these giant dragon claws, but you find your footing on top of the dragon's shoulders as you get the opportunity to strike once again. Can you do it?
This is so hard. Alright, you know what?
You sense that the dragon is close, but do you have it in you to roll high enough damage? What will
Today,
fate decide?
I gonna be a dragon slayer. Punch first. A punch.
25 hits as you embed your fist into the back of the dragon's neck. You feel the scales behind your knuckles, and the scale snaps. The fire begins to seep out.
And then
You're going to take a little bit of fire damage because the fire is coming out of the dragon's neck. You take 3 fire damage.
Bro, I'm gonna kill myself.
But you look around, you see the specter has been a pile of ectoplasm on the ground. Marge is hunched over behind a tent. Brillis is dying. He's breathing his last breaths while your other friends are rampaging in the inn. This is your opportunity to finish this fight.
Flurry of blows! Die, beast! Go to hell! Ah, fuck!
The 17
Another one!
misses. The 13 misses.
You know what?
can't
You know what?
bring... Go ahead.
This is I still got 1 extra attack,
Okay.
and Now this is the moment.
This is it.
I
That-
gonna jump off.
Okay.
A jump. And so if I jump, well, I still got the opportunity attack.
You will.
Bro, this might be a bad idea. but I need sharpshooter to have the. I need to do this. I jump.
Oh god. Oh
Try to
god.
find me, stupid
As you
lizard!
find your footing, you leap off the dragon's neck into the air, and you unsheathe your black metal cards, and you begin to fling them out towards the dragon's neck. You can see that the neck is beginning to weigh heavy upon the dragon as its head lowers towards the stone. And as you reach or go out of reach of the dragon, it does the attack of opportunity with its claws for a 12. It misses.
I dodge it. And then shoot!
You let loose the black metal cards.
Get me a Toddy! No!
And it misses. You feel the disappointment as your body falls to the ground. You look to your left, Marge passed out, her face just staring towards you vacantly.
No, you know what? This is the time using the inspiration.
Inspiration, you have it?
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
I did give it to you, I think, last session. It was one of you, so
So is it advantage?
it would be advantage. You let loose. You have a secret card hidden in your sleeve, and you let it fling forth. This is the last chance, bro.
Yeah! Let's go! Shoot! Is it?
It's just enough. Roll damage. It's just enough.
Oh, you know what? Oh. This is it.
The card is flying in the air, slow motion. 18
well.
slashing damage as it slits the dragon's throat, and fire begins to pour out onto the cobblestone, melting it just out of reach of you. The dragon falls to the ground, defeated.
Oh my god.
Well done,
Nice.
East. Well done, bro.
Oh my god. That's the right decision, I'm telling you. Yeah, Slayer rule.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yes, stupid dragon.
Now, does Ruin
Right.
take fall damage after this and also get knocked out?
Does not, because the dragon had descended, so
Oh, okay.
yep. Good question.
Sorry.
And
though.
I got snowfall. So it's okay.
I know, you've got like 2 HP though, right?
I got
Uh,
7.
Oh,
Man,
right.
this is so rough.
You guys defeated your first major dragon in this campaign, which is a big deal because, as the old players know, the dragons in the previous campaign were the creators or progenitors of most living things. And that power has been taken away from them. But they still retain a great strength among their kind, just in their natural form. Okay.
Is this the dragon that we saw came from the statue?
Yeah, it was manifested during the ritual,
Oh.
but was not possessed by the demigod. So it was just a dragon.
I think we
Okay.
did pretty good here, boys. I think we did some really good stuff.
Yeah. So we got like 10 level up.
First things first. I'm gonna if I'm not rampaging anymore. Am I not? Now that the dragon's dead,
I'm going to say that the rampage ends with the dragon's death.
I'm gonna immediately go get Marge and Brillis up.
Can
I
you-
gotta get
before you
Brillis
do
up.
that, we do need to make sure you have the movement to do it because there is a time involved.
Okay.
Oh.
So actually, before I give XP, let's go ahead and do that so you guys are where you were.
And Chance can go out here, and he does have enough movement to get out. And he actually has Battlefield Medic, where he can use a healing kit to restore some HP. So he's going to do that.
You got to roll for Brillis's death save before Chance goes, though. because technically
Alright.
it's Brillis's turn next after Ruin. Okay.
And I
Oh, it was so close.
barely passed it.
Very nice.
And then,
And then it goes to Chance.
alright, so it's a healer die, so the first step. And then I add that to my wisdom, which is +1, that's 5. And then I may use an additional healer die, so it's 5 plus, okay, that's 7 HP for Brillis.
Okay. As you apply the medical kit to Brillis, Brillis suddenly looks up. He's awake. He leans over. He sees the dragons defeated lying down next to him. There is a pool of hot flame and like ash building up around the dragon's body. So I would assume that you and Brillis, or Chance and Brillis, is going to move away slightly.
Oh yeah, Chance gets him up and then they go back.
Okay. It then goes to Kamaji's turn.
I'm just gonna have Brigsby go fly over and feed Marge a potion
Okay. Then
for
that-
old time's sake.
I think-
From you have potions on you, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Just use
Yeah,
one
you can
of
do it,
your,
man. I'll use one of
use
yours.
one of your small ones.
Very good.
Yep.
That will end the combat then officially, and I will go ahead and give you guys the XP. This mob was worth 15,000 experience points, which will be divided among you evenly. That will be 3,000 XP to 5 players.
Wait. Like everyone got 3,000?
Yep, I already added it in, but it looks like you do have a level.
Oh.
Keep in mind, though, that if you want to level up to the next monk level, you do need to return to the monastery.
Yeah, bro. I didn't wait.
So you got to sit on that for a bit.
Man, alright.
I feel like my experience got messed up somewhere because I just hit level 6, but it says I'm at 22,000 of 23,000 XP. That doesn't seem right.
I don't think
That was
so.
level 7.
We've fought some really big monsters recently, so it's possible. When did you did just hit level 6 though, huh?
I did it right before, as we were like leaving on our adventure, on our boat adventure. Like we haven't gotten 22,000 experience just on the time of being on the boat. Getting
Let's see.
Oh, it's. I think it's cumulative.
Oh, is it cumulative?
Yeah. Because I have 27,000 XP right now.
Oh,
My next level's at 34,000.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, then that was a quick level 6. Holy shit.
I've been throwing some really big monsters at you, so that's probably why.
Are you level 7 now?
Shit. Yeah, that's what he said, level 7. That's huge.
Congrats.
I'm also level 7.
Okay. Finally, the magic curse has ended. People begin to wake up in town, vomiting profusely.
Oh.
What do you do?
Well, Marge is waking up to Brigsby in front of her, like, oh, is that the dragon? Oh, get that away from me. Thanks for the potion, but I don't want to be making out with a bard.
Brigsby flies away.
Mhm.
Kamaji's gonna check out the dragon corpse. Like, I know you said it's like turning into a pool of
It's leaking
magma.
hot flesh and flame.
Is there any like pieces that are like not melting and extremely hot?
The tail specifically, yeah. And many of the
I'm gonna try it.
skins.
I'm gonna try and drag some of it out.
Okay. Drag some of the cut up the tail, or take out some of the lava, or not lava, magma, whatever it's called.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I think I'd probably do both. I'm gonna see if I can find like a blacksmith in town, which I'm sure they have one around here, right?
But isn't
Yeah.
everyone is asleep now?
I'm just gonna grab like a
said
metal
people are
rod to
waking up.
pull off some like a big chunk of the magma to let it cool, separate from the pile.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna pull the tail piece away so it doesn't like get lost to the magma.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me on the different body parts of the adult flame dragon.
Oh my god, that's the second 2 on an investigation check.
If at first glance you just think that this is too hot to eat, this can't be edible at all. That's what you presume.
I'm also
However,
interested in scales too.
you could roll your nature or survival check because this is a CR 16, so you might get some monster parts for this for your potion making. But as far as cooking it, it doesn't seem like something that you can eat according to that roll. I'll let you look at the sheets.
So this is a gargantuan CR 16.
16.
Oh, I didn't pass.
Okay. So you'll get the parts up to the next nearest result that you rolled.
For the size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I got that.
So you get something from it, right? Because I mean, it's not like it's all not usable, but you just don't get the really good parts. Perhaps they've melted in that hot flesh, or it just wasn't recoverable.
I don't get the very rare parts,
Okay.
which are the ones that we really want. But
I will let you roll your investigation check one more time when the body cools, and you'll have an advantage on it at that point because the composition of the animal is going to change. What is everybody else doing while Kamaji's investigating the dragon corpse or carcass?
I think Brillis and Chance are just so beaten up that they're just kind of lying there panting. I don't think they're up to doing a whole lot of big things.
Can we do a short rest?
Marge's collecting yourself, going over like, what happened? How'd the dragon go away? One moment I was shooting at it with the Eldritch Blast. The next moment I know all I see is the hot magma and then bright light and then nothing.
I killed that bitch.
Kamaji killed it? No way. How'd that happen?
No, I killed it.
Oh no, that's silly, Ruin. You were on top of the dragon. There's no way you did that.
Yeah, I just jumped and I shoot and he's dead.
Well, you tell such great stories, Ruin. We'll have to find out from the other guys what happened.
We got nobody saw it.
See it. I don't think anybody saw it but Ruin.
That's true.
Oh
yeah,
no! What a tragedy! No,
Chance and
nobody
Kamaji were
see.
rampaging in the other house, and yeah, everyone else was unconscious.
Oh
Brigsby?
my god!
Brigsby
What
saw
about Brigsby? Yeah,
Yeah, Brigsby saw it, but he's not saying
but he
anything.
cannot speak.
He can communicate with Kamaji, but he doesn't say anything.
Bro, why no one see me? No one trust me. Fuck this.
That's a wonderful story. I just can't believe that this dragon who just about murdered all of us was taken down by one of your cods. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, Ruin.
What about Grizzlock? Maybe Grizzlock Stick saw it.
Marge was hiding behind it. She was like sheltering behind a
my god!
and then it just got magma turret on top of it, where it turned everything to ash. If anything,
Wait.
Rezlok's saved by Marge's back because she got blown on top of him.
Kamaji believes you.
Yeah, trust me, I killed this bitch. The stupid dragon. A kick. The dragon is gone now.
I mean, it wasn't Brigsby that killed her. Brigsby coos. Brigsby's like coo coo.
So as you guys are, I'm gonna say you're taking a short rest right now. If you wanted to take it, you can.
Yeah, we're not feeling good.
Little Tim and the villagers show up kind of late. They're all very concerned. They've also got the
Nice.
the mayor there. Let me grab the mayor real quick.
Man, I miss Fram. I miss Bard.
Yep.
Oh,
You do, bro.
There it is. Little Tim rushes forward. Oh, seems like what you like, yeah? Oh, my good friends here took care of the problem, now. Nothing to worry about. Everybody's accounted for. Is that right? Kind of looks around to scan the field to make sure everybody's okay. You guys kind of
die.
Pop up. Well, it's a big dragon here you defeated. Who Who did the final blow? Let me guess, it was Kamaji, wasn't it?
It
No,
wasn't.
it's me.
All
Ruin
right.
claims that she did it,
Ruin
but
saved the day, like always.
Don't be silly, little goblin. It was something like Kamaji, it was.
Why nobody
wasn't me.
trusts me?
Although Brigsby does claim that he did it.
No way.
I
I
can
don't
see
believe it
that.
though.
Your tiny little bird killed the dragon.
Coo coo.
Well, believe that over Ruin.
What? No. I gotta shoot a black metal card at Brixby.
Brigsby flies up like right next to you too.
Brigsby is the only one who actually believes you.
Disadvantage.
Oh. Wait, oh he said he believe me? Oh nice, alright.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say
I thought you
anything.
said that. I
He just
thought
said
you said
coo
that
coo.
Brigsby was. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to believe there, little goblin lady.
Stupid bird, tell them.
Well,
You
I'm
see that?
I'm gonna roll a die. If I get odds, I don't believe you. If I get evens, I do. Hey, I believe you.
Nice.
I think you did it.
Yeah, I
You
also
better believe
believe
it.
that Ruin did it.
Huh.
Although
I'm
Brigsby's
Ruin,
been
you
pretty
did it.
silent on the subject.
I'm the sniper general, remember? I snipe a dragon. That's my job.
Okay.
I don't remember very much.
As you guys are standing around chatting, the mayor does come up. I just wanted to say thank you for saving our town. I don't know what we would have done had you not arrived at this very serendipitous timing. We would have all been doomed, fallen asleep, and fed to this flame dragon, or worse, the demigod, Ilsgul. What a terrible fate it would have been had you not arrived. What can I do to repay all of you? I think I do owe you some money, don't I? And what was it we agreed upon?
5,000 for every single of us.
I did say that, didn't I? It will empty our coffers completely, but I am a dragonborn of my word, and so it will be done.
I think just 5,000 will be plenty.
Are you certain?
way.
I do have the gold to give each of you 5,000. It would drain the town's resources, though.
oh,
Well,
you
bet
guys
it.
already have enough to deal with all this destruction and whatnot. How about you just set us up with some great supplies, some good times, and you give us safe harbor any time we're around the area.
Or,
Very well.
better
take
yet,
that.
how about you invest that 5,000 into a local monastery?
Oh, there you go.
Local
Hey,
monastery.
they be nice. They
Interesting.
got monastery here.
Um,
No, they got cultists here.
Well, we don't really usually practice the monastic traditions. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that we have your style of monk, if that's why you're inquiring, young goblin.
What's his style? What's their style?
So remember that different monastic traditions are geographically separated. So if Ruin wants to continue,
Yeah.
they have to go back to the other
Right?
continent.
To
Yeah.
Goblin Town?
Yep. Or to the goblins in
Now-
Stoneguard.
Yeah, now it's Stone Guard, right?
A lot of them are
Narrow.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, but the thing is, are we actually already saved this town just like that? And the cult is still there.
Well, there are some cultists still here, but it seems that many of them have awoken to their normal selves. They were tainted and cursed for a very long time, and essentially brainwashed, from what I can tell. My people are attending them right now. She motions over, and you see many of the regular Dragonborn citizens helping many of the cultists who are kind of waking with like these really terrible headaches. And she says that they're going to return to their festivities here within the next day, and they'd hope that you would stay here with them, but she understands if you need to leave to go do other business. She then goes off, gets the money that she owes you, and she gives you the 5,000 gold pieces. You guys can go ahead and
Nice.
divvy that up amongst yourselves. She also says that she's going to give you 50 rations of brisket. This is like well-prepared Dragonborn brisket, made by their fire breath culinary experts.
You guys can have my set of brisket. I think I'm off of brisket for a while.
Yeah, fuck brisket.
We'll take some.
Kamaji takes it. Yeah.
Tiny Tim, you can have my brisket. Just make sure you
So-
catch me some fish or something.
Oh,
Does that mean we each get 1,000?
Yep.
I'll donate my 1,000 gold pieces towards Ruin because I know she wants to donate it towards the monastery.
Okay.
But how much I need?
5,000.
5.
Oh, I need 5,000 total. Mm.
I
Since
rolled a
you-
2. I believe you, and I'm gonna give you my 1,000 as well.
What?
No, I suppose I have to believe if
Wait.
everyone else does. Every once in a while, you're capable of something incredible. Hey, here's my 1,000 as well. I support your monk training here.
You know what? I take from Chance and Brillis if he give it to me. But no from like I reject Marge and Kamaji. And you guys are fine. Yeah. You guys keep it.
No,
You
really,
remember
it's
he-
okay, Ruin. I don't
Yeah.
really care about money that much. I don't need it from that much. You know, I get most
You know,
of my
to be
stuff
fair
out from
there,
the woods.
I haven't actually offered you any yet, but you can go ahead and take it.
Hey, shut up and give me the money. So the reason why
It's so good.
the reason why she reject Marge and Kamaji because you remember she saw like everyone give her money while dying, and she don't care about like
Oh,
other
yeah.
two while dying. Not that close yet. But for Kamaji and Marge, she already
Fair enough.
like have a little friendship. So she just reject. Fine.
Well-
These two got enough money. Yeah, give them the money.
If you say so, suppose I'll buy myself something nice. I do need a whole new wardrobe now that I've got
Oh
my
my
beautiful
God.
young skin again.
What a Ruin Brillis interaction that was.
Yep.
That's great.
But that means that you know what? I they don't want money, so you owe me like 2,000 more.
Well, I owe you 2,000 more. Okay, there. Next
Wait,
time I
you
get
got 2,000 more? No way. I'm talking to Mayor.
Oh, but if you need 2,000 from me later, I can give it to you. I don't have it now, but next time I make $2,000, I can sure as heck pass it over.
Well, of course. Just keep it
instead
in
of,
account.
I mean, instead of going and giving it to Ruin directly, we'll just give it to the monastery when we get there.
Okay.
But
Chance
Oh,
and
that'd
Brillis
be a
both
good
just-
idea.
it might be a while though before we get back there.
Yeah.
Chance and Brillis both just gave all of their money or all of their new money to Ruin.
Wait, but are we
Hmm.
actually gonna go back? What's our next goal? I forgot.
And the Dragonborn Mayor asks you, well, are you going to stay here for a while, or are you taking off?
Well, I suppose we could stay at least another day to get your to finish out your festival, and we really haven't checked out much to the town yet. We've only seen this here market, and then that darn dragon came up. Suppose it wouldn't be
wait.
bad to pop a pit to check around, see a couple shops.
Sure. Well, wonderful. Maybe you can help me with some tasks with the cathedral. Now that the cultists have been recovered, so to speak, and we've gotten rid of the high priest, I'd like to do a bit of a refurbishing inside of the cathedral and make sure we clean out all of the, unnecessary paraphernalia that they've left behind. All that silly propaganda.
And what about the guy we knock out? The cultist leader.
Yep. She wants to
we have
probably
to figure out
recover him too.
if he hasn't been let out of his closet yet.
Yeah. Down in the closet.
There's a whole uprising and he just can't get out of the closet.
Well, so shall we go to the cathedral then? Perhaps tomorrow,
Yeah,
after you've had a rest. How does that sound?
I think we've all had a long adventure here this evening. I mean, just go look at him over there. And she gestures at Brillis, who is just this bloody bag of pulp with bruises and stuff all over him, and he's looking real rough. Let's
Yeah.
let us clean up a little bit first.
So you're taking the long rest?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to an inn and get a long rest in. Where's there near?
Okay.
Isn't there a nearby innkeep over here somewhere? I think we saw something about an inn over. Right, it was like right over there, wasn't it? Doesn't that sign say?
Yes, indeed. You can stay there and don't let them charge you. Just tell them that the mayor sent you, and they will take good care of you. Okay, and the finest beds that are available, as long as they're not damaged, of course, because of this insane battle that took place in our town. What a shame.
Yeah, it would be a tragedy if anything happened to any of the people at the inn over there. I hate to see what happened to the innkeeper.
I hope he did not die. He's actually a very dear friend of mine, the innkeeper. And
The dragon eat him.
The dragon ate him? What? Are you serious? Is
Yeah,
your little goblin
probably.
friend being serious? Is there something wrong with the innkeeper?
Well, none of us know. We all got knocked out in the fight, and she was the only one that survived.
Actually, I probably won't know too, because innkeeper is chance kill him, right?
Well, why would you even suggest
yeah.
something like that then? Let's hurry to the inn and make sure that everyone there is okay.
Yeah, sure.
I could use with a rest. I could definitely lay down.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel into the inn together. We're going to use this. Just give me a second while it loads.
So we haven't long rest yet, right?
Not yet, but
Okay.
you're going to though.
Now, when Chance was rampaging, does he know he killed the innkeeper, or is it a like a dark urge situation?
He knows. When you guys get inside, you do. This is the imagine this is the actual building that you were in. You get inside, you do look into at the corner there, and you can see that the innkeeper is dead. It would actually be the orientation would be over here. So the innkeeper's body's here.
Gonna roll a die kind of quietly to himself. Odds he tells the group, evens he keeps it to himself. Hey guys, yeah, I did that.
What do you mean?
I was under a spell.
I was under the same spell, although I only broke a brick and I found this strange key, which we should probably. Anybody else want to look at this? And I'd show the group the key with the head on it.
Okay.
Well, that is a
Okay,
shame. Innkeeper friend there. You know, we all have casualties of battle. I myself lost my beloved Kibble. Oh, it was so sad seeing him go. I mean, I can summon him back, but
She runs to the corner of the room, and she doesn't notice that you've pulled out the key, and she yells out, "Mongon! No! I'm so sorry, Mongon! I'm so sorry! What happened? You did this?" She turns over to Chance. "How could you have done this?"
He was under the effects of a spell. It wasn't his fault. I was under the similar effects.
I think it's best that you all leave. I think it's best that you all take off. Go to your ship, and I understand it was an accident, but I can't look upon the killer of my good friend Mongon.
we
Roll an
saved the
insight
whole
check.
town.
Yeah, he probably will be dead. Anyway.
You recognize the last name, Kamaji? I would say you have advantage on this.
Me?
Inside? Oh yeah.
Same with Ruin, you recognize the last name.
Last
And
name?
There's a startling familiarity about this innkeeper.
She's a daughter.
Or sibling.
Or sibling. Or...
No, he's not my father. He's just a well and beloved individual in this town. And he's got no family left. His only son parted ways a long time ago because of the family disagreements. Just leave, please.
And
let us make amends. We already saved the town. We're just trying to get a decent night's sleep here.
We
Roll-
really could use a night's sleep. That was a pretty horrific battle.
Roll
I mean,
persuasion.
imagine what happens if we didn't get rid of the dragon. Not only would he be gone, but everybody here would be gone. They would have fed you all the dragons.
Well,
She's kind of like hesitating for a second. Roll your persuasion check with advantage since you got some good reasoning there. And okay,
Nice.
very well.
ooh.
Please go rest upstairs. I must go and take care of myself. I'm sorry, but this is a very close friend of mine, and I need to process this. I don't know how I'm going to get this news to his son, but I must think about that. She walks out of the inn. You notice
Wait,
that
no chance.
Yeah, you guys know why this happened. I
Hmm.
decided to fight the dragon on my own. I didn't roll the die at all. I gotta make more decisions based on the die from now on. I can't trust myself.
Well, I mean, I don't see it. There's infallible logic there. I don't really have anything to say against that, because the one time you didn't use your dice, this poor innkeeper over here ended up slaughtered with a sword sticking out of his gut.
I just can't
Yeah.
be trusted.
Wait, but if you roll a dice, that's you rolling the dice. Isn't that like you trusting yourself? How about
No,
you
it's-
that
it's-
others
it's
roll
all-
a dice for you?
It's all up to fate. I'm trusting the hand of fate, not anyone else's.
But it's your hand. What about my hand?
Your hand is full of my gold.
That's true. That's true.
Little Tim
You got
steps up
more.
and he says, "What if I'm holding the dice in my hand, but you shake my hand to roll the dice? Is that my fate, or is that the person who's shaking my hand's fate?"
You know who I think would have some
This is
really
what a
insightful information
philosopher.
on this? I think Grislock would like to join in on this conversation.
Yeah, you know what? Just roll the dice inside my mouth, inside Kibo's head. It will show you the
It's the
fate.
first sensible thing I've heard in a while.
What's an interesting idea? We can make a dice roller out of Kibble's head with Grislock
Yeah.
inside, so it's a talking dice roller. You know, we could make a business of this.
Yes, yes. This is totally fair.
Don't say that too loudly. If you start talking about business, Ruin's ears are going to get red. Can't mention the money possibilities there.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you know I might be able to raise enough money for my facial reconstruction surgery?
Oh, you don't need a facial reconstruction surgery there, Tiny Tim. You're a beaut the way you are.
I keep saying that, but I keep looking in the mirror and I know I need it. Especially my shoulders.
Nah, you just need a new mirror. That mirror is stupid.
I tried that already, it didn't work. I just looked the same in every single mirror.
You need to get.
How about you
Tiny Tim
just
a magic
smash
mirror
every
now.
single mirror you saw?
I tried that
See a
too.
mirror, smash it.
And then I just had more pictures of myself and got even more frustrated.
But you remember, Tiny Tim, on those ships that we saw in the deep sea there, even the heads of the ships had some trolls who had those warty shoulders of yours. And those adornments on the heads of ships, those are seen to be beautiful, aren't they not? And if those look like you, well then, by the transitive property, you got to be somewhat good looking for, a troll. Sure, you're not going to woo any, drow or human women or anything like to that degree, but I'm sure some troll ladies think you're quite the catch.
I'll be doing some thinking about that. It seems like maybe my shoulders and my ugly features have gone out of style. But maybe I was a handsome lad back in the day. I'm kind of wondering if I can bring the fashion back.
There you go.
Of course.
Then he looks over in the corner of the room. He gets a nat 20, goes, "Oi, isn't that Dongon?"
Wait, what the fuck?
I mean, he does have a striking resemblance, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh, that's not Dongon. Looks just like him, though. Who's that fellow over there? What happened to him?
I stabbed him when I was under a spell and was totally berserk.
Oh, it's a
Look
shame.
at that.
Looks
Well,
ch-
just
Yeah,
this
I'm not
whole
proud
world,
of
it's a cruel, cruel place, and there's some awful
Oh.
magics around,
So now
Oh,
you
These things happen.
Did you kill Dongon's dad?
yes. So now you know that
Oh my
you killed Dongon's
God.
dad. With that nat 20 from Little Tim, he
No.
says that, and then it clicks.
I was like, at first I was like, oh,
No.
little Tim's just being racist. And then I was
No.
like, wait, but he rolled a nat 20. And then I was like,
They all
oh
look the
no.
Oh crap.
Yikes.
You killed
Well, this is
Dongon's
gonna
dad.
lead to an awkward conversation later, but I'm sure Dongon will think the bigger picture and be glad that we spared his father's whole city. And his father, valiantly died fighting the dragon, right, guys? Yeah.
Yeah, just tell him the dragon eat his dad.
We don't need to make
Guys,
up
that's
that
not what
bit.
happened, though. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I just told you it was me.
He died fighting the dragon. The dragon attacked, and in that skirmish, unfortunately, he was a casualty. But the dragon was defeated, and we saved the town. That's the important part. You gotta drive that home.
Pretty sure he was asleep and I killed him. I'm not getting
well,
what you're
what-
saying, Midge.
What
So when we
Chance?
go talk to Dongon, we need to make sure Chance stays outside.
But Chance, you weren't able to make your own decisions, though, correct?
It's true, somebody else was possessing me because I didn't roll the die earlier.
So was that really you then?
Wow. My mind is blown. I don't know. Let's find out. If it was an odd, it was really me. If it was an even, it was not. Hey, it wasn't me. Guys, it wasn't me.
Nice.
No, it was the dragon. Yep, you can just listen to your dice here. I was about ready to go on this whole tirade about how the
It was
dice.
the dragon
No,
working through me
perfect.
with my hands and my sword, but it was the dragon. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
You're a wise man, Kamaji. You're the one
Thank
person whose name I can remember.
Thanks, man. That
Just-
really means a lot.
Just as you guys are finishing the conversation, kind of coming to the conclusion about what to do regarding Dongon's father, Mongon, music begins to play in the tavern. And you hear a beautiful dragonborn troupe who has set up over in the corner with their instruments, and they begin to sing.
So dragons definitely sing like black heavy metal, right? Like that's their music genre. Like some sort of Norwegian black metal.
Yes, Norwegian black metal.
Like they get all ready and they're like all nice and proper, and all of a sudden,
Nice.
I like it. We could go with that. That's pretty cool. Except you wouldn't expect that it would sound like that because they come in with like these instruments that look like harps and other things, but they actually play like pretty dissonant music.
yeah.
Okay, so they begin to play.
That's my
It's very
home.
raspy sounding vocalist. Almost sounds like they're hacking, but they are speaking words. And everyone's just kind of going about their business inside the tavern. People are quite upset by this incident, but nothing has been said yet to the public regarding who killed Mongon.
Has anybody come by to like do anything with the body yet?
They're starting to come in now into the tavern,
Okay.
and they're taking the body out, and they're going to go put it out into a pyre, and then they're going to burn his corpse in the city square in honor of Mongon, as well as many other bodies, because some of the people did die during the incident.
Man.
Okay. There is now a young dragonborn male at the counter behind the bar. They appear to be serving people. They're quite stressed out. You can kind of tell because they're sort of flushed and their scales are a little bit prickly. They're not quite flat against their body. And they're running around trying to serve everybody that's coming in. And the mood is, a bit dour at the moment.
Kamaji feeling, somewhat responsible for this, just, because he also got put in a rampage and he wasn't able to really act and was hiding and afraid. He's going to go over to the bar and towards where the entrance to the bar is and flag the bartender down.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Well, you seem to be a little overwhelmed. I worked in an inn my whole life, and I could assist you if you like.
assist me with this if you wish, sure. And he gives you a towel, and he asks you to dry a bunch of the dishes that are stacking up on the countertop behind the bar.
Yeah, I start to work, but before I start to work, I just cast Unseen Servant, and I just have this invisible force that does simple tasks for me.
Okay.
And I have that start doing that, and I was like, all right, what's next?
He glances over his shoulder and he goes, "That's a clever trick. How did you do that exactly?"
Just reading in books and such, studying.
I've heard of these things before. There are some people on the island who practice this kind of art, though it's not talked about widely. Do you think you could teach it to me?
Well, probably not in the amount of time that I'm gonna be here.
Well,
But
I might not be here much longer myself. He puts down a glass and sort of forcibly shoves it back the back of the cabinet. Got nothing left here now, except for this old tavern that my father wanted me to take over. I have no desire to.
no, your father was Mongon.
Yes, and now he's gone. That gentleman over there cut him down, and I watched it happen.
He
Wait,
he wasn't under his own will though. The dragon was working through his hands.
That's what I was told, but it's still difficult to stomach looking upon that man.
I was under the same spell myself, although I didn't cut down any innocent people during it. I only smashed a brick and found this intriguing key, in fact. Wouldn't happen to know anything about this.
Present the key to him. Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
Sorry, my headset cut out. What did you say? Persuasion check?
Persuasion, yeah.
15.
It's just enough. He continues the conversation with you. I don't like your friend, if he even is your friend, but you seem like you're all right, and I do appreciate the gesture. I'm sorry if I seem angry. I didn't particularly care for my father, but I didn't want him gone. Not like this. He takes the key from you, and he looks at it, and he goes, "Oh, this is strange. This is a token of the Faceless. It's a rumored organization that is allegedly able to control many other organizations. From a distance, I've never seen the likes of them around town and whatnot. They're more of a legend in these parts. Not a good one, mind you."
I've heard tell of them.
You have.
I have.
Some say they control the Thieves Guild and even the pirates out at sea. And somewhat even more like political dealings. I wonder if maybe they had some kind of control over this cult that had been established here in Smoketown.
I think their evil hands stretch far and wide.
Seems so.
Well, I will say this. I also know your brother, Dongon.
You know my brother?
He is a good friend of mine, and he is back. If you want to learn magic, you should travel with us, perhaps, back to Stone God.
You know
Set-
my brother?
Yes, he's running the Mages Guild in the newly liberated dwarven run Stone God.
Well, I don't think I've ever had such a serendipitous yet awkward meeting.
I'd say so. What do you say we get through this here service? We spend the night here tonight, and then tomorrow, wake up early. We get you to sell this place, pack up, and you can travel with us back to Stone God.
It will take me at least a day to get a sale on the tavern. I can do it quickly, but I probably won't get as good of a price.
We're in no immediate hurry, though I do have to talk to the rest of my party. It would involve you traveling with that gentleman over there, for who you don't much care for.
This puts me in an awkward position. I've longed to see my brother for many years. He left when I was only 4 or 5 years old, and I'd always wanted to go with him.
You don't have to see him.
I feel I have to go with you. I don't want to be around that other individual that you travel with. What is his... don't even tell me his name. I don't want to know. As soon as you name something, you become attached to it, and I don't want to be attached to my father's killer, whether it was intentional or not. I have no desire.
What if I get him to wear like a helmet with a face shield the whole time he's on the water? I could probably finagle that somehow.
I suppose covering his face might help, but knowing that he's walking around is going to be trouble enough. Is my brother okay, though? I mean, did he talk about me at all? What is he up to? You said he's running a magic school? He'd always talked about wanting to uncover the secrets of our world and discovering these strange organic materials that he said were allegedly underground. Did he accomplish these missions of his?
He's accomplished his dreams and more. And me, along with his help, we helped liberate, and all these people here helped liberate Stonegard and reinstate the true king, and also bring magic to the forefront and start to study these things. Your brother was instrumental in all of that.
I always knew he would grow up a hero, do great deeds. Well, I'm excited to travel with you, with exception for that imbecile over there.
I'll see about something, but what do you say we just get these guests some beers?
Yeah, very well. You can call me Ember.
Ember?
Yes.
You got it, Ember.
What was your name?
Kamaji.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You as well. If you don't mind waiting here, I should go down to the local magistrate's office and see if I can figure out a sale on the tavern. I should probably get that process started today if I'm to go with you. He asks if you take care of the rest of the tavern and for now, and maybe cook up something if you have that skill set.
Yeah.
Okay. He leads you to it, and he goes. He does glare at Chance as he walks by. Can you roll an insight check, Chance? You don't notice.
Yeah, when Kamaji and him are talking and they're pointing and saying, that imbecile, he just, hey guys, he just waves back.
Later in the night, I want to see if Chance will... Wait, hey, Chance, I got a dice roll proposition for you. What do you say?
I'm on board.
What do you say? Evens, you don't have to do this at all. Odds, anytime we're on the water for this next journey back to Stonegard, you gotta wear a helmet with a face mask of sorts to cover your face.
Don't understand it at all, but I'm in. I don't have to do anything.
Nice. Rat. Well, pleasure doing business.
Yeah, it was good to ask the dice. Fates are way wiser than me any day, and they'll tell me what to do.
Speaking of, Chance, what do you think about maybe helping out your buddy over here, Brillis? And how about you, for once, get him a bath running? Because he's looking pretty rough. What do you say? Because Brillis, you need to get yourself cleaned up. I'm tired of looking at your ugly mug like that. It just hurts my soul.
Odds I don't, evens I do. Come on, Brillis, let's get you into a bath. He just picks up Brillis under his arm and forcefully carries him off. Oh, okay, there. I sure, if you want to carry me. Well, I just say no.
Okay.
He just walks out with Brillis towards the nearest bath.
Yeah, towards the upper rooms and baths and stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's time I get myself cleaned up too. I took a bit of a dirt nap there. Ugh, can't get this off of me.
Okay.
All right, I guess this is good night for everyone. I'll see you all later.
What's wrong with some dirt? Dirt is nice.
Oh, Brillis, you think you could help me with something before we go to sleep?
Oh, you gotta ask Chancer. He's the one carrying me. Sure, all right.
Oh, will
Make
you-
it quick though.
When you're done, you think you can help me get these corns off of my toes? I've got a real bad corn, real big one, right on the tip of my big toe. It's driving me insane. I've got with your tiny little fingers, you might be able to get in there to file it down for me, make it feel a little more comfy in my boots.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
of course, but but the real thing you need is a new pair of boots. I'm a shoemaker is what I am at heart, and so I can make you a pair of boots be way more comfortable with your corns there.
Oh, that would be wonderful, it would. I do appreciate that, Brillis. You just let me know. I got a file, and I got a foot, and I got the corn. So you just bring your good intentions, and we'll get it done, all right?
All right, sounds like a good plan to me. I'll fix your boots, and then if your corns are still bothering you after that, I'll fix your feet too.
Oh, no, you gotta fix my corns first, right? And then you gotta make me the boots.
I mean, I would like to start with the boots because that's what I have more experience with, but
Well, I need somebody
going
to
right,
do
I
it. My back's aching. I can't bend over anymore.
Oh, that's a real shame there.
Hey,
So,
hey.
so you gonna
Brillis.
help me?
Oh, sure,
Oh, all right. I'll see you upstairs. Thanks, Brillis. He goes up
But
there.
first I gotta get this little man into a bath, so you're gonna have to wait. I rolled a 6.
The first bath you guys came up to is already locked because Marge walked away the second you guys started talking about corns. Went up to the bath.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
this one's locked. I'll have to try another one. And he throws him into the next bath.
So you guys have the bath. You help little Tim with the corns on his feet. You begin to make him some new boots. And you guys go to sleep. Do a long
Kamaji-
rest.
Kamaji tells them to make sure they file the corns outside while he's managing the bar.
Sure. Yeah, little Tim just sticks his foot out the window. And then,
Brillis, of course, goes outside so that he can more,
yeah.
splits out the window, but Brillis goes outside to do it.
Even though it's raining and it's like kind of gross outside and it's really uncomfortable.
And he's just a nice hot bath and just cleaned it, put some clean clothes on.
While you guys are doing that, Kamaji's downstairs and he's running the tavern. He's cooked up a nice meal and he's served it to all the guests. About the end of the evening, Imbergon comes back and thanks Kamaji for all the hard work. Make sure everybody's in bed and safe, and you guys go to sleep. So take your long rest. You're going to wake up next morning. We're going to move on to the cathedral to meet the mayor.
Isn't she tell us to leave?
She did, but
He was upset.
she was upset, but I think Kamaji rolled a successful persuasion check, and so she
I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a
Right.
nat 20. Right. So she came around. The next morning, you guys do meet the mayor here. She asks that Chance stays behind at the inn. She doesn't want to see Chance.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me just remove him.
What's
just
that?
gonna, like-
What's that thing that's like?
I think that was my
like-
specter.
Yeah.
I just didn't have an option for it in my sheet anymore. Once the spell ended, it was gone. So I just think I got it as like a leftover token
Gotcha.
on the map.
When you guys get here, you do go to the closet where you'd stored the high priest. When you notice that whatever little gimmick you'd use to tie the handles has been broken, the doors are wide open, and nobody's there. You've waited too long, and the priest found a way to escape.
Oh yeah.
I
Forgot
figured
about
that was
that.
always going to happen anyways.
Go ahead and roll an investigation
Although-
check on the room, and then what's your question?
The only people who had known about that, really, I mean, we were told about it, but Ruin was the only person. It was Ruin and Chance here with Prince Elman that shoved him into that. So
Oh yeah.
True. I'm assuming they told you guys. I guess that would make sense.
Would it?
Ooh.
Ruin and Chance, we're talking here. Ruin and Chance.
yeah,
Oh,
I think they
true.
may have they did not
So-
go into detail about exactly what happened. Is how I
Oh,
feel like
I was
That's true.
I was about to roll and see if Chance did, but actually, I think we had Chance describe it, but he didn't really understand what was happening, and so like what he said was nonsensical to everybody else.
Okay. So then you didn't know that he was there, but the closet doors are open and you don't see anybody in the room. But the investigation check does reveal something very unique. Do you have a question, Jeff? Sorry.
What?
Oh, never mind. I thought you were gesturing to me. Okay,
No,
so
I'm just playing with this little wrapper.
Gotcha.
This little cough drop wrapper.
You do find something over by the desk at the end of the room. There appears to be a small box inside one of the drawers with a mechanical lock.
Oh,
Well, I'm
Is
gonna
there-
try it with the key.
When you're shuffling through the drawers, you do notice that there's another matching key in the drawer, and it matches the one that you have. This one also has a faceless image on it, on the butt of the key. They appear to be the same copy.
No, I didn't even need to do it at all.
Okay, which one are you going to use?
The brick.
Okay, when you insert it into the lock and turn it, the key dissolves and vanishes. But the
What?
box does open up.
Okay.
You still have one more key though, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you look inside the box, you see that there is a letter. The letter is signed by the Faceless, and it details an order to create this, to use this statue that there was like allegedly some kind of stone in the village somewhere, and they finally determined that it was inside the statue, and to use that to summon the demi-deity Ailsgul. But that it was a very long process for the ritual in order to get it summoned. So detailed basically instructions on how to do this to the high priest, who then was practicing all of this for the past 6 months or so on the town. All as it says is the Faceless. But you do have a second key that you can keep in your inventory for later.
Okay.
Okay, other than that 20, I would say that you can go and roll a D100.
Wait, what?
Roll a
Oh, for
D100.
March?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Was that Molly was
Oh, you're fine.
saying to me? I'm so sorry.
I guess it is for Marge because you got the D20. Or the nat 20.
I was kind of imagining with that like Marge came in, and even though it was nonsensical what Chance said, like Marge puts on her little detective hat and goes, I think I can see what happened here. There was probably the leader of the cultist who was locked up into this here cabinet. I'm guessing Chance is the one who shoved that nerd into a closet, meaning that him, and put him in here, and they used this here broken broom to, close in that, and it seems that he has escaped. I wonder if we have anything nearby here that could lead us to his direction in the future. And then pulls out a little pipe and the bubbles come out, investigator style.
Detective Marge.
Yeah,
Love it.
but I'll roll the P100.
D100. Who's your Watson?
Kibble. My
Kibble.
Kibble stick. It's Gruzlog.
You find 61 platinum pieces.
Ooh, nice. That's a big find.
Okay, and then you also find a scrambled word.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
I like puzzles.
What languages do you speak?
I believe just common and drow, like Underdark.
Okay. What about
common
everybody
and
else?
undercommon?
Rilla speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Halfling.
I only speak Goblin and Common.
I speak Common, Goblin, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon, but I also have the spell Comprehend Languages, where I can understand literal meaning of any spoken language I hear or understand any written language I see. But I must be touching the words that they're on. It takes about a minute to read a page of text. But that would
Okay.
only I would only be able to do that if like Marge was like presenting it to me.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I've got to check something. My window's going to go down. All right. It is in cursive writing. You've never seen a language like it before. I think this spelling. It says Chaldea. It doesn't make any sense to you. It just sounds like a proper noun.
Chaldea. Ooh, I kind of like that. Has a nice ring.
Oh.
Never seen anything quite like this cursive writing. It's very beautiful to look at. But it's just a name.
Chaldea. All right. Well, let's take it with us.
Okay. You guys are going to go and leave the cathedral. She kind of details what she wants to do to refurbish the place, and you guys help her with some of the menial tasks around here, cleaning up. And then she says goodbye. It's around evening time, and you guys return to the inn to go to sleep. There's the festivities outside that you can participate in. It's brisket again, but it's just the dour mood. You know, people are just not really feeling as festive as they normally would because of the incident, the recent incident. So at this point, the mayor does say that there's not much more she needs help with. She's giving you your reward. There's kind of the awkward issue with Chance now. And she says, you're welcome to stay, but, there's not much more that she needs help with at the moment.
You think you can get those cultists under control then? I know we let their leader get away, but...
She says she has organized a hunting party to kind of find this person, and she will reward you if you locate the priest. She will pay you another 1,000 gold pieces for the bounty, but she has put this on the bounty board in town with hopes that maybe her own kin can find this individual as well.
Maybe we leave this one to them. You guys, what do you think?
Yeah, we probably should be getting back. I know, what was his name? I forgot.
Mongon? Or no, sorry, Ember?
Ember, yeah. Embergon? No.
Yeah. You slipped it in there at one point. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. It's Ember Gone because it's the Gone family. And they've got it. I was like, I caught that. But he said, call me Ember. But
Yeah,
Dongon?
exactly.
Sorry, Dongon, but Mongon is gone.
yeah.
Yeah, we should probably be getting back because he's gonna. Well, as soon as he sells his inn, really.
Yep.
Maybe,
Go ahead.
So I think we still need to figure out something to do with this kraken, don't we? Is it still lurking about?
The kraken is, still lurking.
Well, we sent it in the right direction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did send it off. So we should probably actually do need to get the hell out of here, right?
I mean, we sent it like in like the direction-ish. Like we didn't give it exact directions, but we sent it in like we sent it pretty close to where it was. If it searched around enough, I feel like it might have found it.
Mm-hmm. True.
Or not. Or it's coming to kill us.
Perhaps we disembark.
Okay, so for disembarking, I'm going to go ahead and go to the world map. Okay. So you guys are right here where the red circle is. You're going to leave the bay. Where are we going? I guess back to Stoneguard?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we take a break here so you can kind of think about it, use the restroom. I'm going to do shout outs, and then we'll come back and roll for it because we're going to have to do survival checks on the voyage.
That's good.
Cool. All right. First shout out. It's going to go to Shape Dog. Go check him out. He's playing Ashes of Creation with me right now. He is helping me to lead our new guild called the Fungi Fellowship. Check us out. It's an amazing game. Love it so much.
It's a lot of fun. We have a good group going. We're known as Lawful Good Pizza Makers on our big MMO game server, and it's like we're starting to get a little bit of clout with that, and it's pretty cool to see.
It
So
is.
we're getting a good group of people together as well. We got a lot of cool people in the guild who like to help each other, and
Yeah.
who are in for that more of a positive gaming experience, not the ultra sweaty, super try hard, but instead, hey, we're just here to have fun together, and we appreciate that. So
Definitely. And then I will give the next shout out here in a minute and a half when it resets the timer. Well, we managed to connect all the dots there on that little journey of ours.
yeah, that was cool. That was fun. I liked all that there at the end there with the innkeeper and stuff too, tying that all together. That was great.
Pulled it out of my butt.
Alright, I will be right back.
Okay.
I really am I'm really disappointed his name is Ember.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted it to be a Gon.
It is it.
Or like
His last name's Gon. It's Imbergon.
no, but like
Mongon, Dongon, John Gon.
like something like that, like or
Ron
anything.
Ron Gon is the uncle who's like a little crunchy.
Oh yeah, let's not bring up Ron Gon.
Machine gun.
Machine gun. That's so funny.
I like the developing tree of the Gon family. They can have their own person. Ember Gon. The reason he's not a Gon like the other ones is he's the black sheep. He's off on his own path.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, now he's joining his brother, which I think he's gonna be. I think Dongon's gonna be really. He's gonna be sad that his dad's dead, but I think he'll understand.
Yeah.
And I think also that like he'll be psyched that his brother wants to learn magic and is going to be with him, because I feel like he probably felt bad about being tied so far from home.
Right, especially like after losing family, to have then family come into your life when you haven't had family in your life for a while. That's like that's got to be a good reunitement for them.
Yeah.
Next shout out goes to the Majestic Turtle. He is gearing up for a big tournament with the Dragon Ball Z game. Wish him luck. He's been working pretty hard toward it. I think that's coming up here in a couple weeks. If he wins and gets far enough, then he gets to fly out to LA.
That'd be sick.
Be awesome. Okay, I think that was everyone that was in chat. Miss anybody? I hope he wins. That'd be so amazing. Okay.
Quite the experience.
Yeah, that'd be fun. To get to fly out somewhere, do a competition for gaming. Oh,
and you just get to meet so many people that you see, and like it would be just the personal experience, let alone like the gaming experience side of it, but just the being there, being present, and social interactions. Like that's such a unique opportunity.
Yeah, most definitely. That'd be really cool. What a great fun networking.
Right. Like I know like fondly upon times in my past where I've been able to go somewhere and do something with just like different peoples on special occasion stuff to just break up life, and it's so cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. Wish him well. Okay. I think we're ready to go if Jeff's ready.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm right here ish.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We're going back to Stoneguard. Is that right?
Yeah, unless anybody has any stops they want to make along the way. I don't know.
I'm pretty happy with my restored beauty. I think now my biggest worry is just this tailing issue we have.
I don't really need to stop anywhere, but I can roll if you want me to, and then we can decide from there.
It's okay. I think we'll just go back to Stoneguard.
I don't think we've have we established that everybody in Stoneguard has no idea, Dongon has no idea how to return people from Stone, right? We could start looking around for our good friend Billis' sake, yeah.
That's what I'd like to do. You know, the more magic users I can find, the more likely I am to find somebody who can figure out how to turn my family back and maybe free me from this curse of unspeakable cosmic powers there.
Yeah,
Mm,
and we could
y-
also maybe find a way back to the Cloud Coast and see Rakana. That seems to be what his goal was.
I mean, yeah, the personality I met out there in the void was telling me he wanted me to make sure that there was no people hitting on Rakana and that she knew that he was out there waiting for her and that she might be able to help me.
It's up to
So
you
do
guys.
the toast then.
I
Let's
wonder
set
if that
sail.
was I wonder if that was a ploy to get you to meet us, or a ploy to get you to meet Rakana herself.
Oh, I
'Cause
got no idea there.
That seems to have gotten you to us.
They sure did. In fact, they told me to find Mr. Fram, and I was sure sad that the poor guy died right before I came into their group because, you know, they said he could help me. Not sure how,
Oh,
but
we sure do miss that little goofball. He was so fun. And you actually knew how to throw those ponk balls and make them work. You can learn a thing or two there, Kamaji.
Yeah, mine just don't seem as potent as his did.
His were so much shinier with the love of ponk. You had those shiny golden ponk balls. Man, they were glorious.
They were.
no idea how much I want to respond in character to that, but he's not there.
They
So sad.
they sure did. They glisten like a dewdrop on a hot summer's day.
Maybe he's up there in like with Ponk and they can like listen down. Like can they kind of listen down from the
They
other
can kind
plane,
of
or
listen down for like a short
they-
amount of time, you know.
if they hearing
Okay,
all this
Fram, we
love of
should stop
Ponk?
this. Fram, we should stop this tickle fight now because we should listen to talking about you. Stop the tickle fight, bro. Why do we want to do that? Oh, just listen, okay? And then your sounds come. Oh wow, somewhere down there, these people are just grooving to your vibe. I'm so glad I touched their lives. And my balls, actually your balls, punk. Yeah, you dad.
No.
You touch them with balls of mine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now back to tickle fight, okay? I win last one, but now maybe you win. And then they keep
Well, this is
having a tickle
definitely
fight.
well since Fram is like he's like in an ethereal form, right? Like this is essentially Ponk just tickling himself.
They're there, right here.
Many theories that say that the eternal punk is tickling himself for all eternity.
They're still sitting by the river, that little ravine. With
Bro,
Disciple
sit by the
Brody.
river. Even though I can't really tickle my corporeal form, he can tickle my soul, bro.
You see like a family of raccoons run by, they kind of skitter across the forest floor, and Ponk just smiles. He's very happy to see that.
Oh.
I'm very happy. I have no son who love me, another new son, and many raccoon here. Haha, it's real paradise. You all like to be here someday.
Roll a perception check, Punk.
I don't have a punk character sheet.
Oh.
I sent it to you before because there's only so many we can have in Shard.
Try going
So
in to
somewhere out there.
try to claim one right now. It says it's claimable.
Let's see. Where do you go to claim?
You should hit the gear, and then you go to campaign characters or campaign player list. Should be one of those.
Let's see. That's the gear, just like on my character sheet here.
Should be on top left of your screen. Sometimes it doesn't work right away, so if it doesn't work, then it's okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Try refreshing, maybe. You're welcome, Turtle. Not working.
Let's see. I'm looking at like a list of all the characters here now, but
Yeah, I don't see. I'm in that too, and I don't see Punk there.
yeah, I see
Punk
Mark.
is gone.
Yeah,
There's
I
like
see
a bunch of other
Fram.
deities and
Yeah.
people, but not Punk.
Oh, you can't claim Punk.
Weird.
Punk isn't real.
Campaign characters.
That is weird. Like, all the other deities are there. Yeah.
I see him. It says claimable.
Can you roll the check?
I can, yeah, I can just do that instead.
Yeah, that might be easiest.
Okay. All right, let me just take that off then. I'm gonna leave it claimable. Maybe it'll like fix itself. I feel like usually there's like a delay or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring him back in. Give me 1 second. Oh no, now he's not in because he's claimable, which is weird that he's not showing for you then. He's not showing for me. Okay, hold on.
I don't see his character icon in the afterlife either. I see Fram and Brody.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Punk is very mysterious.
He's
Where am
very
I
mysterious.
hiding?
He's hiding. He's behind a little bush. Ha
We're hide and seek now after tickle fight.
Oh, you
there
can't
he
catch
is.
me.
He's inactive. Suddenly you
Just like prancing around.
Yeah,
I was behind the bush whole time. You don't find me.
He gets a 13, and then suddenly somebody pops out from the bushes and scares him. He just goes, "Boo!"
Oh, wow, you scare me so much.
Oops.
Why you do that?
Hold on, I gotta get this set up real quick.
I can see him now.
Is it working?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah we
Ha!
can see Punk and Mark.
Did I
hi,
scare
Mark.
you?
Oh, it's so bad. You scare me, and I feel very frightened.
Haha. Oh, who's this other blonde guy you chose? You have new best friend you don't tell me?
Oh, no, I have best friend and son. This is Fram and disciple Brody. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, second
bro,
best
it's
friend.
your
Just
friend.
remember, I am Punk's best friend, and I also really love his wife one time, but now I don't. I just leave her alone.
Bro, Mark, I read about you in the pamphlets, bro. Let me show you this one. And he pulls out like a pamphlet that says Punk's best friend.
That's me. You've
Look,
been
all
reading
about
about
you.
me.
Yeah,
How many times
I
they mention
totally
me
have,
in
bro.
how many times did I mention me in that pamphlet?
I'm glad you asked, bro. I've actually been keeping track of every time everyone's mentioned in a pamphlet. And you were mentioned 38 times.
Only 38 times, Punk? What's the matter with you? He like slaps him on the
Oh,
on the
wow.
shoulder.
It's so hard to mention 40. I try, but I can't do.
Hey, I come up with a new game called Catch the Rock. You want to play?
Oh, yeah, I want to play a game.
Okay, here, catch. He like picks up a rock and he kind of tosses it over to you. It's not very large. Girl dexterity check.
I'll have to have you do it still.
Oh my god, right. Oops. First one's
I'm
got
absolutely loving these
22.
references, by the way. Oh my god. Just
he runs off.
greatest movie of all time. It's playing in my head right now.
You guys are tossing the rock
Oh,
back and
yeah.
forth. Ha, it's just like
Yeah,
our old
awesome.
times when we were corporeal, remember, Punk?
Oh, I remember it was so nice, and I remember we go to that place where they sell flour, and I say, "Oh, hi, doggy."
Oh, I remember that place. I made love to your wife there one time. It was so great.
Oh yeah,
so
she's
funny.
great.
And then she disintegrated into a cloud of spore dust. So sad. I saw it before my
I was
eyes.
very sad. I say you're tearing me apart because it makes me so
Yeah.
sad.
It was so sad. You weren't
Oh, I
there.
know.
You were doing something else. I was back in Reckenmark taking care of her because you were always away chasing adventure and you know, All those crazy things you like to do.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Mark.
Wait, Punk's wife is dead.
Yeah. She didn't reincarnate.
What the?
Very
Oh
sad,
my
Mark.
god.
Maybe you should be more quiet and sensitive to my need.
Mark runs up, ignores you, and starts pushing Fram around. Haha! Come on, new guy! You wanna play? Let's go for a swim!
Bro, I'm non-corporeal. Your hands are gonna go right through me. I
Haha.
don't mind it.
That's the
Actually
fun
kinda cool.
part.
It is the fun part, bro. Put your hands through me and feel the love of punk.
So they start splashing each other in the water. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Ram tries to splash, but nothing actually comes out of the water, but he's still just like doing it.
Hey, you know, Punk, I had this crazy idea. You remember how we used to
Oh,
always mess with that guy, Malachite, and his friend Excelsior,
Oh yeah.
and
I mess
Nathaniel?
with them. Then they become my sons. Yeah, I remember that.
I've been getting real bored out here in this place that we're at, Punk. I'm thinking we need to do something about that.
How can you be bored when you have Fram and Brody and many raccoon?
We need to figure out a way to get out of here permanently, you know? Make connections. Maybe even go see your son again.
Oh, I do miss Fieri. He's the one I miss the most, you know. I mean, he's my actual physical, biological son.
Well, I've been sitting here for
Maybe.
like 3 hours listening to your conversation with Fram on these adventures he keeps describing sound like they'd be kind of fun to mess with. We should definitely do that.
Oh, that does sound like it would be the most fun we could ever have together.
And he starts to come up with he's hashing out some details with you regarding how they're going to be sort of mischievous toward these other adventures and possibly go find Vieri, if that at all is possible. It sort of fades. You can kind of hear this conversation fading in the material realm. This is all something that maybe a few of you heard as you're on the longship, and then you guys are back in your normal scene.
What a performance. Good job, guys.
Yep.
East, do you have any idea what the movie The Room is? It's a Tommy Wiseau film. It's famous for being like one of the worst movies of history.
The
Oh.
I
room?
think you'll be fast.
What's
It's
the
a cult
movie?
classic. It's a movie, and it's
Eh,
a very goofy movie.
Oh, I remember wrong. I remember the movie The Shining.
Oh, The Shining, yeah.
Yeah. The ex broke the door.
All work, no play, makes
Something
that
like-
go boy now.
Very different kind
Oh,
of
wow.
movie.
Yeah, definitely different.
Oh, what's that movie?
This movie is
Room.
like if aliens made a human movie but had never actually watched a movie before in their lives.
That's perfect.
used
perfect
AI
way
to do it.
describe
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Anyways,
yeah.
Hey,
that
what?
was a lot. There was a lot of reference to that, and that was absolutely hilarious. It was beautiful, and it was really well done. And I was like, I'm sure a lot of this is going right over East's head.
It's a new movie. Or
No,
is it-
no.
Like
Oh,
20
it's
years
very
old.
old. It's like from the
Oh.
80s.
Tell you what, we'll
I'm,
watch
li-
this
I'm
sometime.
like so numb to it from our last campaign.
I can tell.
But that was great. I was rolling. Anyways,
I
back
don't-
to fade back into the.
Yeah, fade back to the ship. For people who don't know what we're doing, we had in our past campaign, Ponk is based loosely off of Tommy Wiseau, and Mark is sort of like a bit of a different version of Mark, but more similar to Wiseau, and they're both super weird to one another, and they have this weird relationship with Ponk's wife. And they often mess with Vieri, who's Ponk's son, and Vieri's friends. These are all the demi-deities in this campaign. And now they're talking about maybe messing with the current adventurers because Fram has now passed on to the afterlife, or the outer planes, really, is where he exists now in spirit form. Okay, so now we're going to be moving off. You guys wanted to go where from this coast?
I think we were going to deliver. Do we want to go west instead? Do we know how big this island is?
I want to go east.
You don't know what's beyond that map right there. It's
It'd be
uncharted.
like a Valheim Island where it's like, oh, it looks like it ends right there. Then all of a sudden,
If you go to the other side, it will carry you to the other side of the map, and you will know how large the world is because of the distance between the 2 points.
well, that's awful tempting. What do you guys think? What does the captain think? We want to get back to Stone God. What do you think the quickest route there is? Oh, Capitan.
These guys are going to pull a Columbus.
Magellan.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
so
talking to the
tempting.
captain. Me.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should probably be going south to get back to Stonegard, like the way we came. If we go out west, we're gonna go to who knows where. I suppose I could be convinced to do it if there's something worthwhile in the journey.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure? Plus, we're trying to get away from that kraken, remember? We sent it to the east, and if we go back that way, we're liable to cross its path. So if we go west, we're more likely to evade the thing. And it's
Aye.
going to think we're going to go back to where we're going to go, right? So the safest route is to go west. And I'm wholly confident in that. That's deception. Ah, shit.
I'm not so certain about your logic there. I think if we sail south sooner, we'll probably avoid it at all. I mean, I suppose we could try to sail around the island and then go southeast.
I reckon that might be a good idea. Just give it a wider berth.
It'll take
that
us
could work.
quite a few more days. We do have the provisions, though, because of the brisket that they brought on board, so I don't see why we couldn't do it. If you're all willing to take a risk, then I suppose I am as well. Hopefully we don't run into anything too nefarious.
I mean, what's worse than a kraken, right? Haha, there's nothing, right?
Oh, there's things far worse than krakens out here in this water. But the kraken's pretty bad. It's up there on the list, for sure. Actually, I know what's worse. It's right here on this boat. It's that troll's armpits, it is. That's what's that creature's name? Little Tim? He's got
Tiny Tim. Yeah, Tiny Tim. You need to take a bath.
He's got a big stink about him, he does, for being so tiny.
Yeah, you should, Brillis, you should take Tiny Tim downstairs and get him all cleaned up. You're so good at getting into those nooks and crannies.
Oh, I really like that, Brillis. You think you could scrub under my armpits for me?
I sure can there, you know. You get me a brush with a long enough handle there, and I'd be happy to do it.
Well, right. He lifts up his armpits.
I'm so sorry,
right there on
Brillis.
deck.
Phyllis just takes a long handled scrub brush and puts some soap on it and just starts.
Oh my
Start
God.
scrubbing. Roll survival check
Scrubbing.
as you guys take the ship out to sail. Out to
I
sea.
think the idea of the survival
Survival.
check is specifically for Brillis surviving this ordeal.
You could do that too.
Oh.
So we got 3.
And
Two.
Joe.
Okay, you guys pass. Go ahead and roll a d20 with advantage.
Oh, Kamaji, you almost fell off the boat there. Gotta watch yourself.
Yeah, that was
Who's
rough.
rolling this one?
Anybody can.
I don't have a chance to do it.
Cool. Okay.
Nice. Wait, we're going that way? That worked? I thought that didn't work.
He was suggesting that you sail around the island this way and go southeast down like this path if there's an end to this island.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's
Cool.
That's what Marge wanted to do. So
No, I wanted to do that too, because I'm really curious.
Okay, let me get this fixed here. It's gonna take me a second. My map is so slow. Whoa, it gives it to me in miles. Okay. That's 15 days. All right, I've made it. You're going to have to zoom way, way out. Just as a warning.
What?
There it is. Okay.
Hey, oh my god.
We're just gonna follow the coastline there.
Okay, just going to clear the rest of those.
Holy cow. This is like 3 times larger than I thought it was going to be. That's crazy.
It's crazy big. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, there's lots to do. It's just one planet. Okay, so you guys here on the tip of these islands. When you get out here, you do notice that there are these stilt structures sort of extending out from the tips of these like very narrow peninsulas that you are crossing by. There's actually several islands, and there's like these rope bridges that are attached and kind of stringing this very large sprawling village out. And there's these strange looking bipedal creatures, or upright. They've got these kind of really large bellies. They look like giant frogs.
They seem friendly.
They seem friendly enough. Many of them have gathered along the shore, and they're like waving towards you as you're passing by. Some of them appear to be like somewhat startled by this, and they're running like off into the distance toward like a larger hut, and people are running out of the hut to look at this strange sight.
Captain, what do you say we pull over for provisions and perhaps a map?
I don't know, Kamaji. It might be better if we just keep sailing on. I don't know nothing about these people, as cute as they might be.
What if we just send in a small team on a boat?
I can understand the sentiment and the curiosity, I assure you, Kamaji, but what if this small team gets out there on the shore and those strange green creatures that are peering at us kidnap our friends? Then we've got a whole other problem we got to deal with. That's going to delay our return home, and I'm pretty sure that that other green friend of yours is eager to get back.
Yeah, but you think about the possibility that we can go over there and get some information. They tell us that to sail around the rest of this island, it's going to take us, a year. Then we would be faster to turn around, right? So maybe we would stand to get some information. You never know.
Exactly.
Roll
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Roll it with advantage.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Who needs advantage?
Every time you give him advantage, rolls in that 20.
Yeah, you're
That's my
like
third
the
this
fourth
one.
net 20 today.
That's my third one this session. But I mean, they've all been on checks like this. But these are good ones. I like these kind of checks they roll well on.
Yeah.
So at least it's not just like perception in a room.
Yeah. All right, you convinced me. We're going, but you mind yourself, Kamaji. Make sure that you return everybody to the boat safe and sound. I don't want any more problems on this journey.
Aye, Captain.
All right, fella. We're pulling her in, we are. He pulls into the peninsula. All right, let me get a map for us, and then we'll get to it.
Yeah. And by small crew, I just mean like the party.
Yeah.
We'll leave little Tim behind. I feel like, or maybe we should take him for backup. I don't know.
When
Are
you
we
guys are
taking Prince Elman?
When you guys are considering little Tim, Prince Elmond walks up. I'm coming with you this time. If there's any monsters to slay, I'm prepared to slay them.
I'd say we let the dice decide, kid.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have to do the dice every time?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of my thing.
I'm getting tired of it. Sometimes it makes me do things that I don't actually want to do, or, prevents me from doing things that I do want to do. It's rather
I
frustrating.
know, but that's how you stop yourself from making mistakes, kid. So, odds you come with us, evens you don't. Alright, you're coming with us, kid.
Well, that was good. At least I wanted to go. But what if I make a mistake after rolling the dice?
Then that's your fault. You should roll the dice more.
Is it my fault because I chose to roll the dice? Then therefore, why would I roll it?
Kid, you're making my head hurt. All I know is you roll the dice, and you don't have to think about things after that.
Well, maybe the
I
point
think
is that we need to think about things. Don't you think, Chance?
Every time I've thought about things, it's backfired and blown up in my face, and I've killed innocent people.
I think you're misunderstanding something, Prince Element. That's the whole point. He doesn't think. It's blissful. He doesn't have to worry about anything. Look at him. He's as happy as a tree over there, just hanging out, feeling in the breeze and the wind. You know.
I am a happy tree.
Don't
But I
ruin
used
that
to
for
think
us.
every time I did it, every time I made a decision, it backfired. I killed people, I did bad things, and when I tried to do right, I just did more bad. So I thought, well, why not just let the dice decide? It's on them. It's on fate and chance.
Yeah, just let him be.
I think what Chance is trying to say here is that if the dice lead him astray, then there was some micro decisions along the way in which he didn't roll the dice and he made a bad
Exactly.
decision.
That's so true. Kamaji, you get me.
But don't you
Right,
just want to be
Chance.
accountable for the bad decisions you make so you can learn from them and then make better decisions in the future? I'm just not really understanding what the point of the dice is. I'm trying your
I've tried
philosophy,
learning
Chance,
methods.
but it's not working for me.
Wait,
maybe
since
you should
when
try
this
harder.
kid become like this smart? Well, think. Yeah, kid, you know,
He's
just
growing up.
Since he met Chance.
hey,
He's
maybe
been
that's
put in charge of what is kind of like an idiot. He's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's like when you have a boss who's just like super incompetent. You're like, "Urgh."
Oh my god. Okay, so one thing I just
Actually-
want to paint here is that the plant growth here is quite extraordinary to behold. There are these very, very large surface-dwelling fungi that are almost exploding off of the shoreline and even looming above the village that sits over the sea. Okay, they're almost like flower petals with their vibrant colors. And it appears that some of the frog folk are actually harvesting some of the materials from these large plants. So I've got a little picture here for you.
Oh, cool.
In the picture, they're humans. Just imagine that they are frog folk. Okay, you should be able to see it now.
I didn't see anything.
No.
Not yet.
Really? The heck?
Yeah, we don't see anything on the stream either.
Okay, hold on one second. I don't know why it's not loading. It's visible for me. Appears my browser is frozen, so give me one moment. Let me try this again. Sorry for the delay.
No worries.
Weird. Does it work if I change maps? Maybe this is a map issue? Oh, it is. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
so
see the
weird.
road map.
Oh, there it goes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool. Wow.
Strange. I'm sorry, guys. It just was messed up, not loading. There you go. So this is what you're seeing. This is the village.
Cool place.
That's very cool.
That's awesome.
As you guys land, the frog folk begin to greet you. They began to spread this strange pollen-like substance all over your faces, which turns your faces like a bright yellow. And then they begin to file you down the catwalk, which leads into the Stilt Village. And people are like donning you with like flowers, and you've got like very kind reception. They don't appear to be speaking common, though.
I can understand them at least. With I will have cast comprehend languages on the way over here.
Okay.
But I won't be able to talk to them. But I can understand what they're saying.
They're saying they finally arrived. It's the day of the arrival.
Oh.
What?
They finally arrived. It is the day of the arrival. They keep saying that over and over again. The long-awaited day has finally come.
I think we might be in for it, gang.
They bring you into this very, very large circular, room. It sits on stilts atop the water. And there's like this very calming light inside. And there's this very, very large frog folk sitting at the head of this throne. And he's decorated in all sorts of like these pollen colored like armor. Okay. The armor is quite shoddy and it doesn't look like it adds much protection to him, but it does appear to have like a ritual kind of purpose to it. And he just greets you with a really loud ribbit as his like tummy kind of like sort of shakes while he's sitting there. He reaches over with his slimy hands and he pulls out like a tadpole from a little bowl filled with all this like algae in it, and he gulps down a tadpole. And you can see that these tadpoles are like offspring of the frogs. So this appears that they farm their own offspring, and then sometimes the leaders will eat them. He begins to speak to you. And you can understand it as, "You have come on the day of arrival. We have hearkened your arrival here, and we will help you to transition into the great mushroom. Are you ready?"
What?
I just
What
like
the fuck?
I just nod my head like no, and like kind of wave my hands. And
He looks confused, and he begins to ask you questions. You understand he's saying, "Well, what do you mean you refuse? You are the ones. You are the ones that we've been waiting for. You're the ones that are supposed to speak with the great mushroom."
Only
We have seen it
Kamaji
in a
can
vision.
understand.
No,
Only
I'm gonna
Kamachi.
I'm translating it to everybody as he goes.
He's like C-3PO.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just without able to talk. He's just like, the same.
I don't like this. It sounds very cultish.
Do we know? Anybody know what these creatures are?
They're frog.
I
Give me
don't
a
know.
check.
Yeah, can we get like the name of their species?
You would colloquially know them as frog folk.
Are they considered beasts or humanoids?
Good question. I can tell you the answer to that in just a moment. Humanoids.
Okay. Never mind.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody.
Okay.
Do you guys want to give a quick summary to the raiders since we just got raided?
No.
I could do it too if you want.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead?
All right, so we have been traveling the seas with the party, which we refer to as the Fram Fam. Fram Fam is basically one of our old characters who passed away, and he often referred to the group as the Fram Fam. At first, it was
It's an
sort
homage
of
to him.
an homage. Thank you. It was kind of they were resisted it at first, but it sort of grew on everybody over time. The Fram Fam has been traveling the seas. They were originally out here to find a sarcophagus of rejuvenation, and they did find it. They uncovered a plot in a nearby town, and they stopped a group of cultists from summoning a demi-deity named Ilsgul, who is the deity of dominance. And with that plot now completely wiped out off the map, they've traveled around the island to avoid a kraken that's lurking nearby in order to get back to their home of Stoneguard. And they have stumbled upon a frog folk village along the way. And these frog folk people are saying that they've been expecting their arrival for a very long time. and they want them to go and speak with a great mushroom.
Great mushroom.
Oh, they want us to go speak with it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought they said become one with it.
They said that too.
I think it's one of the same.
Like all of us, or just Kamaji?
I don't want to
All of
become
you.
mushroom food, but I'll
Yeah.
talk to a mushroom.
Yeah, fuck mushroom.
It says that
We have
the mushroom won't eat you. It's just you're going to become one with the mushroom
What the fuck?
for a moment, and then you will have the answers.
I see.
There's no way.
Could you ask him there what kind of answers he's got? There's some answers I'm looking for that no one else has been able to find.
He doesn't understand you, though.
Well, he's asking Kamaji to ask.
Ah.
And,
Kamaji can't either.
well, I know, but
I can't ask him that. But
I kind of
Who's
want to
really
go find
good-
this mushroom.
who's good at gestures? I say we find this mushroom. I'm game for it. And Kamaji like nods like yes and like bows his head.
Okay.
I don't
That's
understand.
some good luck.
And Brillis tries to do the same, like he's also gesturing poorly behind Kamaji.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
want to become mushroom. Fuck mushroom.
So you guys are going to go, except
Yep.
for Ruin.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I might as well.
I
get
have
this
no
box checked out.
chance. I have no
Ain't no
choice.
chance. Let's roll a die. If I get an odd, I'm going. If I get even, I'm not. Hey, it's alright. I'll hang out here with you, Ruin.
Well, I'm going to go. I'm not going to roll a die this time, Chance. Prince Elman steps forward. I'm sick of this philosophy. I'm going to make decisions for
Kid.
myself.
But what about
That's
the
an
mushroom
unwise
eat
choice,
you?
kid.
What'd you say, Ruin?
Yeah. You want to become mushroom? They say then we're gonna become mushroom. I don't like that.
I'm going to have him roll a wisdom saving throw. Give me 1 second while I grab his character sheet. I need to
Roll
bring him
some
up.
dice.
Yeah, let me just find him real quick.
You're gonna roll to see if he doesn't roll.
There he is. Set active. Okay.
I suppose we didn't establish. Did Aragon come with us as well, or Embergon? Sorry.
Yes, Embergon is with you guys. They're probably on the boat, though. All right, Prince Elmond. He's going to roll that wisdom saving throw. Ooh. He kind of like starts to walk off, and then he like pauses, and he goes, you see his hand in his pocket, and he's gripping something in his palm. He looks back over his shoulder at Chance. What is Chance doing?
Can Chance see what he's gripping?
You would roll insight.
At 20.
You know that he's gripping the dice because he
Oh.
keeps it in his right pocket.
Yep. Kid, looks like you're also using the dice, and that's okay. It's okay to question things, but someday you'll realize my way's the best.
He just goes,
But
fine.
you know what? The dice did tell me that I have to protect you. So if you're going, I have to follow.
And you rolled that you can't go. So I guess I should do this to make it convenient for you. Fine. He
Yeah,
takes
you
the
do what
die
you
out
want.
and he rolls it across the planks on the walkway. He's going to give a d6 here. Evens, he's going to go. Odds, he's going to stay back with Chance. I'm going, Chance. Even the dice think that.
Follow you.
Man,
So then what does
Screw
that
this.
mean? If you have to follow me, but your dice told you to stay, you're making your own decision anyway. What's the point of rolling the dice? That's what I'm trying to say, Chance.
no, that's
Kids
your
today will
dice eating his dice. He still follow the
So
dice.
now you're letting my decisions overwrite your fate.
Yep.
Oh my god. He just shakes his head and he walks off.
Chance follows.
It's becoming like a fatherly figure. They're having this like
Right, I need to follow too.
Funny dialogue.
I need to protect
I
the
think it's more
stupid
like
kid.
older cousin who's just around a lot, but he's like 10 years older, and like he still only hangs out with the kids and like plays at the kids' table and stuff. And he's a cool guy, but
You only hang out with
Pretty
him because he
cool.
buys you beer sometimes.
That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah, kids, don't listen to his nonsense. He's just stupid crazy.
So the frog is going to take you to the giant mushroom. You can see it in the distance. There's actually a walkway that they've built up to the first shelf on the mushroom, and then another walkway they've built that continues up and wraps up inside of these like giant leaves of the mushroom that are up there. You guys walk all the way to the top, and you descend down a very narrow and very steep staircase that leads you down into the heart of this one crop of leaves. When you get down there is this oscillating sort of feeling that you get, like a vibration that is happening around you. It's creating like almost like a low hum.
What vibration?
Like
oh,
that's it. How do you describe
Rumbling,
a vibration? Rumbling, yeah.
something
Shaking,
vibrating.
Rumbling.
Like if you have a massage machine of some sort, and it like rubs your skin really fast, that's vibrating it.
an oscillation. I don't know if that would be any better.
Yeah.
Something that's shaking very fast.
Shaking this.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I wanted to establish that before going up to this mushroom, Marge wanted to take out like some cloth of one of her old cloth robes and wrap it around her head like a scarf to cover her mouth and nose orifices from potential pollens and such.
Ooh.
Okay.
How do those bubbles work outside of water that we have?
They would function the same as far as air. Well, hold on a second. No, because they're taking oxygen from the water. I suppose they could do the same outside. They just take oxygen from the air. So
I'd say they pop on everything because they're bubbles around our feet.
That's true.
Or on there.
I'd say you could still use them if you wanted to. Are you choosing to do that?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, nah.
They encourage you, Marge, to remove that from your face so that you can breathe in the spores that are visibly floating around you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, so you keep it there. They just kind of let it go. You guys move into the mushroom chasm. So all of you were there, including Prince Elmond?
Yep. Yeah, Chance was going to stay, but he feels like the die roll earlier to take care of Prince Elmond is a stronger die roll than the one to stay behind.
Yeah, I need to protect him too. Stupid kid. He will get himself killed or become mushroom. Okay.
As you enter down into this mushroom, you begin to feel strange as the spores you've ingested them through your lungs, and suddenly you get lightheaded and you collapse on the fleshy ground. You sit down carefully, and the frog folk help you. They make sure that you're comfortable and that you're safe. And there's a comfortable seating area there. You're not going to fall into like a pit or anything. Then suddenly you're overcome with a very real vision, and you feel yourself being vaulted into this endless corridor. You recognize it to be the Psilspore Passage, but the vision is sort of breaking apart as you like look around. You still see the mushroom that you're sitting inside, but your reality is like shifting back and forth between these two visions.
Is this happening to Marge too, or am I just chilling?
Roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage. You are not having any effects because you are not breathing the spores. So you're not seeing this.
I'm not freaking out or anything. I'm just keeping watch.
Okay. Suddenly, as you are sitting there, you have the vision of a very strange creature in front of you. It looks humanoid to you, with very slight differences. One of the major differences is their ears are more pointy. And they look human, but not quite human, like a mixture between humans and maybe like a goblin, but they're not ugly like goblins, according to your standards of beauty. Okay. I know we've had that
You
before.
said it.
What are you talking about? Ugly. We are a beautiful creature.
They have like an elegance about them that, and in an air of superiority. This particular people. You also see that some of them appear to be moving throughout cities. These cities appear to have instruments beyond your capabilities. Like a technology that you've never seen before, like these great mechanical devices that rotate and have interlocking mechanisms. You see like weapons of war that function unlike anything you've ever seen before. You also notice that there's like a darker side to these people. One of them, or some of them, appear to be hunkered down in the dark, performing some kind of ritual. You're unsure. And then you see a specific individual who has the same ears and features as all the others, but all of their face has no features at all. It's just completely removed.
What?
The faceless.
They're standing there, and then suddenly
No eyeball.
they move over to something like in a very dark room. It's very difficult to make out what is happening in the room, but they grab something and they put it towards their face, and when they turn around next, you see the face of what appears to be like almost like a drow.
Wait, who is watching this?
This is you guys watching this.
Everybody watch the same vision.
Mm-hmm. Then suddenly the Psilspore passage begins to close as your senses come to, and you wake up outside the mushroom leaf in the fresh air with the frog folk around you. And they're like, "What did you see?"
A weird dream. Some
So
nonsense.
a whole nother society, or these frog folk can't understand us. We can only understand them.
What'd you
Yeah, I
guys
can
see in there?
understand.
They
Like,
ask you to
guys all
draw
had some really
pictures.
weird lookings on your faces there. You looked disgusted,
Oh, yeah.
and then you looked like you were upset, and then it looked like you were going to the bathroom. It was awful.
They provide
Yeah,
you
I'll-
with paper and chalk to draw on.
Yeah, I'll draw out exactly what we saw. The pale fair skinned drow, then the very like mechanist society, the advanced war machines,
Okay.
and I'll draw the faceless person, and then the drow face we saw at the end.
Okay. All right. They just kind of looking at it, very confused. The result of this is not at all what they thought it would be. And they seem disappointed by it. They've waited a very long time for this ritual to take place, and now nothing has ended how they imagined it to be. And they're beginning to question, they're saying this out loud, maybe these weren't the people to take to the Great Mushroom.
I'm like, I don't know.
You guys march down the mushroom leaf. We can go back to our other scene here.
Can I show what like, so who's ever like in charge, like I'm like, show him our map, and then like be like gesture to him like where we are on the map, like if he knows, or try and see if I can get a map from him.
Yeah, a map of the world that you're on.
Yeah, a map of like if they have a map of the area.
Sure. They will reveal what they know about the place or about this island. See, it'll be this one. They mostly reside here on the tip of this island that you're on. But they explain that they're using words that you kind of understand. That they have people on this island, here,
Oh,
and
neat.
their kingdom actually stretches all the way out to there.
Oh, wow.
And that's about where it ends. They say beyond this, there are more islands, but they are uninhabited islands. They are visited by various kinds of peoples, but they largely avoid them because of some of the wildlife and some of the thievery and piracy that takes place over there.
Sounds like my kind of place. We gotta be careful about over there.
No, they gonna be careful.
Also, better yet, we don't have far to go to get around the tip of the island.
Okay. Are you guys prepared to move on? The frog folk people are being quite hospitable to you. They do have a place for you to stay with the night if you choose, but they are not apprehending you in any way or trying to harm you. They are disappointed, though, the outcome.
Let's go to the boat. Sorry, guys. Thanks for stuff. Peace out.
Okay. I'm going to write here that this is the Frog Folk Kingdom.
They're trying to harm us?
They're not
they have
trying
any-
to harm.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna look around just like while we're like walking through the village and stuff. Do they have like anything that's seems to like stick out at the merchants as like especially unique or good quality, or like what do they have? What are their like specialty trade goods, I guess?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Okay, and then roll a D100 for me.
$35.
They give you a cloak of elven kind, is what they say. Elven kind. It's a word you've never heard before.
But they just give it to me?
Well, sorry, they don't give it to you, but they present it to you at the shop to look at.
Okay, let me look at what that does exactly.
They say that
Do we
one time
want
a
this?
traveler came here from beyond the reaches of our world, and they'd left this cloak, and perhaps you were meant to take it. You should buy it from them for a very affordable price of 200 gold pieces.
Of 200 gold pieces? I'll buy it, yeah. For sure, I'll buy that for 200 gold pieces.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
I was like,
on your purchase.
if it was, oh, is it gonna be, is it fake? That'd be so funny.
You think it's fake.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake, maybe. Like, this is too good of a deal.
Well, if I think it's fake, why would I buy it?
They're really pressing it on you to buy. I don't know. That's true.
All right, maybe
would you think it's fake? I think maybe the inside check is you just don't. I don't know if it's about being fake. I think you just don't understand the origin of the cloak. Would make more sense, probably. And the importance of its origins.
I got this cloak of like it was lost in translation, and like I don't know, I'm just not putting it together. It's a cloak of some of dwarven kind, something or other.
Yeah.
I think it's a cloak of drow kind.
Yeah, there you go.
You maybe think that elven is a frog folk word for drow would make sense to you, but what is confusing to you is that they keep mentioning that this cloak came from a traveler from beyond the reaches of this world. And that you find peculiar, but also not unreasonable, knowing that you have traveled the Psilspore Passage yourself, and after seeing what you saw in the vision, it reasons that perhaps somebody from this society came here, but beyond that, you're not really sure what it's all about.
Brillis there
Okay.
when this is all going on?
Yes.
Yeah, so Brillis hearing that it's from another world is going to desperately try to like signal to these guys that he wants more information, but they're hearing that it comes from one of those outside of the world places, like where I went when I got my powers, really makes me wanna try to find out more from these people. Are you getting anything else there, Kamaji?
Let me try this. And he like points to the cloak and then opens up the map, and then points to the map.
And Brillis is like trying to mime his entire backstory, like eating a mushroom, getting powers, turning his family into stone.
I'm sure that's just wonderful to watch.
The frog folk understand the eating mushrooms part, and they begin to eat mushrooms themselves. That's all they understand, though.
I have some
Okay.
mushroom.
One of the little frog, heck, you can have some mushrooms, yeah. One of the frog folk children come up, and they begin to poke a hole. There's like actually a hole in your cloak that you bought. They began to poke their fingers through it. When you look at the hole, it's not really a hole, it's more like a slit. You can roll an investigation check on it. You notice that it's just wide enough for a dagger. And you also see that there's some dried blood on the inside of that slit where the dagger would have cut through the cloak. And it's right around the midsection.
Looks like the previous wearer wasn't so lucky.
The children scamper off, and you guys are left there with the elders of the village. And they're still smiling and eating their mushrooms. They're very cordial, very kind, and that's about all they're doing at this point. You guys can return to the ship if you'd like. But you walk away from this exchange with a sunken feeling in your stomachs, as if there's something happening that you're just not aware of. And it has to do with the Faceless.
I sure do wish I could speak the mushroom language there so I could communicate. I feel like they would have some sort of information about my predicament.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? I thought you were worried about the fact that none of them are wearing shoes, and you would have no idea how to make shoes to fit the weird frog feet.
Oh, now, there, Marge, that's a real funny one. I could make a shoe for anyone, even some sort of frog person there.
Ooh, you know what? How about we show them the magic key? Like, and then I'll also sketch for them the symbol we translated into Caldera.
Chaldea.
Us taking Marge's suggestion is making a pair of shoes really for the
Caldea.
frog.
When they see the key, the elder sees it, and his eyes go wide, and he gasps. And somebody runs off and brings him a box. The box has the same lock on it as you'd seen with the priest. And he presents it to you.
We're gonna use it.
Okay. When it opens up, the key dissolves, and you find a miniature phantom quartz inside the box. The phantom quartz, as you know, this is a big deal, was the stone used to summon the Psilspore passage by the spider cultists, who were led by the Faceless. You have now put another piece of the puzzle together. You're developing a picture probably by now.
So we can use that stone to go to where the Faceless headquarters probably is, and
which you know is the Shadowlands, and that is run by the deity of cannibalism, decay, and despair, Rin, the Nightwalker, who is based on Rinley.
Yeah.
From the first campaign, or the last campaign.
Yeah, and I don't know what Chaldea is though yet. We don't know what that is.
You do
I
not.
don't think. All right. We'll keep asking about that later.
But you do know that that world you saw was covered in shadows. and mechanical technologies.
Maybe
So
that.
while that's
maybe
happening, oh, sorry, go ahead.
maybe that was Chaldea. Maybe that's the name of the city we saw. Or I don't know.
And while that's happening, Brillis is making a pair of shoes to fit a frog, and then he gives them to a frog.
Nice.
Okay. The frog takes the shoes. They put their sticky feet inside of it, and they begin to bounce around and try to imitate. Actually, they bounce around at first, and then they start to imitate the gait of a human. And they look back at you to see what you do when they start to imitate you, out of curiosity.
I make a
Brillis-
backflip.
You
The
do-
Brillis like hops a couple times, and then he walks normally, like a little halfling.
the
And they
the children begin to giggle as they kind of run off. They dive off of the pier into the water. They're laughing from the water. This frog is
I sure
beginning to
mess
do
that
like.
sound,
He sees that you're not angry, and he really kind of he leans into it. He starts doing sort of like a dance as he's walking across the walkway in these boots.
Yeah, take this top hat and cane.
He takes a makeshift bucket and a stick. And he does like a little jig around the.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Oh, that's funny. What are we doing now?
We should probably get going.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, frog folk, if we didn't save you from imminent disaster. I hope you well.
They bid you farewell. You guys make it back to the boat.
Oh,
And
I did think of a good name for the city. You should call it Flygulp. For the frogs.
Flygulp. I love that. Let me put
Yeah,
that on my
that's good.
picture.
And we call it that because they go Flygulp. Like, oh, that must be the name of the city.
One word, you think? I kind of like one word,
Yeah.
actually. It looks good. Okay, and then let's put that on our map. Okay, I got it. All right, now if you guys can, go ahead and roll another survival check as a group, and then roll 2 d20s, or d20 with advantage.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, so it does fail. Roll the d20 with advantage now. I guess chance, since you're a dice roller. I get pretty far before the encounter.
but I had advantage.
So ridiculous. Okay, give me a moment while I bring this all the way back to their side. Oh, so
Pray.
far.
No kraken. No kraken. No kraken. No kraken.
Ugh, so sluggish.
Kraken still follow us.
No, I don't think so.
Nice.
Okay, you're about down here when you have your encounter, but I'm going to save the encounter for next time. So I will give you the details about that when we get back.
Sounds good.
Do we see any pieces of land as we're sailing along this line that we don't have exposed yet?
You do. I'm going to show you what you see. There's an island here. Okay. All right. We will say, though, that you see a ship in the distance, and it is bearing a what you would know as a pirate flag. And you can see a drow and a very large crew on board, and that's where we will stop for the evening.
Maybe
Uh-oh.
they're good pirates.
Thank you for everybody for
Yeah.
tuning in. That is our episode. We will be back next week for more. I shall play the song now, and then we will come back afterward. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go.
maybe they're nice pirates.
Yeah, Luffy type pirates. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. They're just up to
Maybe.
like mischief and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange